Hello everyone and
Hello.
welcome to the third week of EGFC Season 1. This will be week 3 of our 8-week pre-elimination season where the schools are duking it out to earn their position for the playoff and their seeding. We'll of course be playing in our usual crew battle format where each member will play a BO3 earning points equal to their remaining stocks and an additional 2 points for winning the set. At the end of the 5 BO3s we will have our winner. As always, I am Cavan Navik Dignan. And I am joined by Matthew Toxic Gerbil Merrick. How you doing, Gerbil?
Hello. I'm doing good. Excited to get into the games. Excited to be back doing college stuff.
Yeah, it's always a good time. What teams are playing today, Gerbil?
We got Manhattan versus Niagara. Manhattan's lineup being Mr. Manhattan, Jermaine Dakota, Derek Derry, Joseph Probs, and Ryan Rizoluka versus Niagara's AMPC, AUST 117, Fiction, Mr. Paytonator, and Flubber. Niagara was in the Invitational, right? That we did as like a test for the format.
Yeah, and Manhattan is the new kids on the block. But we are getting into game number 1, ladies and gentlemen. We are seeing a Kirby player coming up from Niagara.
Yeah, AMPC.
Yeah, AMPC playing against Cloud from Manhattan. I don't have the player name on the top of my head at the moment.
Mr. Manhattan.
Oh, it is Mr. Manhattan. So this is the captain.
Uh-huh.
Which is phenomenal. We're having a slight technical difficulty, so give us just a second as we get that one resolved.
Right out the gate, a little bit of damage getting traded over. Slight lead going to Cloud, but he's going to keep building it up. Oh, good recovery by AMPC there. Clipping the Cloud as he charges the smash.
Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. And this is it, right? We enjoy seeing these games. Kirby versus... How do you feel about this matchup overall? Kirby...
I think it's terrible for Kirby.
Yeah?
I think most matchups are pretty terrible for Kirby. He's got really stubby arms with no disjoint, and his moves aren't like super fast, so he has a really rough time playing the game. And Cloud's got a really big sword.
Cloud
Kirby has a hard time with that.
Have a very large sword, and that is going to be Mr. Manhattan takes stock in number 1. Interestingly enough, I don't think we've seen many teams lead off with their team captain.
Yeah, I don't think we've like ever seen that actually. It's
I think
very rare.
Once in the early weeks of the Invitational, but seeing it coming out now is actually quite interesting. Suddenly, it's working out though. Good patience coming out. Going to be able to get the dash attack here, charge up that limit. Of course, Cloud's limit break. And the other thing we need to touch up on is Cloud got some good buffs in the most recent patch. So
yeah, Cloud character definitely needed. Oh, what a good call out on that up smash. Yeah. Cloud character needed some buffs after his nerfs in Smash 4. Really dominant in that game, but in this one he's been quite lacking. That's going to be a... I thought it was going to be a cross slash, but that almost took the kill.
Okay, that didn't actually go for it. Okay, playing it. So
a 3-stock here would be really important. Every stock matters in the format, remember. So
yes,
closing out a 3-stock is way better than getting a 2-stock.
I was going to say, if we can see Niagara here finding at least 1-stock AMPC finally managing to do it, that could be huge later on into the game here. It doesn't even matter if he dies now. Being able to remove 1 stock is so important.
I would like in the next game. Yeah. I was going to say in the next game, I want to see AMPC using a few less little brother strats. We see a lot of up Bs and a lot of down Bs coming out from him. And I'd like to see just more spacing and neutral play coming out.
Yeah, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but coming out, we have gotten a disconnect. So we're going to have some casting. And I am getting confirmation.
Not it's over. Cloud ended it basically right after you disconnected with an up smash.
Well, there you go. I'm stand corrected. Mr. Manhattan is not the captain of Manhattan. For some reason, my brain went Manhattan, Mr. Manhattan. The captain is Marty, and I know this because I just spoke to him, and my brain just completely stopped working.
Yeah, all right.
So is that going to be Manhattan taking it with 2 stocks coming into game number 1?
2 stock in the first game of the series. Yeah.
All right. 2
stocks. All 3 stocks taken by up smashes.
Yeah, I mean that's always quite funny to see. We're going back into our picks and bans, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be seeing Niagara calling if they want to go heads or tails, going into the coin flip, and then retorting from there.
Yeah, counter picks that Kirby would want to do into Cloud.
Counter picks that Kirby.
I don't know. I think it's just sort of a matter of preference at that point. I don't think there's any stage that Kirby really loves to go to here, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. Kirby's one of those characters that isn't the greatest. There's a lot of potential that Kirby has. You can do some really funky stuff with him, but it's a difficult matchup, especially with Cloud Sword.
Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like it's just go wherever you're most comfortable. Probably going to be PS2, right? That's where everyone seems most comfortable.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Overall, pretty solid play from Mr. Manhattan, though. Just did a really good job of keeping AMPC out. Every time he wanted to go up, there was always just a sword in his face. It was really rough for AMPC to get any solid hits in. So I expect that unless one player really changes something up, it's going to be another pretty similar clean win for Mr. Manhattan going into Game 2. And of course, that would be a really solid lead for Manhattan in the overall series.
Yeah, I think getting that early win. We're going to go to Final Destination.
All right.
How do you feel about FD in this situation?
I feel like FD doesn't have platforms, so the only direction to go is into Cloud's fat sword.
Well, you've also got some options, though. Cloud can no longer hide under the platforms.
That is true. That's true.
So we could see some transformations coming out a bit more aggressively, a bit more consistently. I don't know if I like that strat, but it's definitely a possibility, and I feel like it might be what they're fishing for.
Yeah. More importantly, the color counter.
Oh, and
AMPC switching it up to gray Kirby.
Yeah, just a second, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to cut to a quick break as we remake the arena, as we're having some connection issues to it. Thank you, Nintendo, and we'll be back with you momentarily. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We apologize about a slight delay to remake the lobby. But coming in now, we've got 2 points up on Manhattan overall. Niagara trailing behind. AMPC coming out for Niagara, playing against Mr. Manhattan for Manhattan. Do you think he named himself before he went to Manhattan, or do you think that
probably lives in Manhattan. He went to his local college. If I had to take a guess, right?
Well,
I feel like there's
never know.
Manhattan
Never know.
pride involved.
It could be from any state. Just came in, was like, you know what? I really like Manhattan. I'm gonna be Mr. Manhattan.
Very true. Always a possibility. But no, I'd put my money on OG Manhattan pride, born and raised type thing.
Also reasonable.
And this game already getting out to a much closer start than the last one did.
Yeah, so this is Niagara. This is NPC's pick for stage. So overall, you'd hope that it benefits him, right? You'd hope it ties it up.
Oh, the taunt coming out
from
Mr. Manhattan. Feeling himself a little bit.
Yeah, he's about to get limit as well. There it is. Gets the connection on the side D. Looking to follow it up. No, just plays it slow. Just throws out a random smash.
AMPC letting the forward smashes rip all set, really. He is a big fan of that move. Oh, and there's a solid punish on the rock.
That was a jab that just killed, eh?
No, that was a forward smash.
Oh, what's that, his forward smash? I always forget if Cloud's forward smash has 3 hits or not, but no, it does.
Nope. Yeah, Cloud's forward smash has 3 hits.
Yeah. I always get it mixed up. Again, I have the weirdest knowledge on the strangest characters, but man, ask me anybody mainstream and I have no clue.
Yeah, no, we did see AMPC take the stock there, though. So limiting Mr. Manhattan's stock count, even if you lose, is important. And he might just take off another stock if we keep seeing strings like this put together by AMPC.
Yeah,
that might finish it though.
No, he's going to be able to DI. He's going to be able to. That will kill Kirby at about 80%, but he wasn't quite there yet. I think I want to be seeing more faux grabs coming out from Kirby, like hitting the grabs, getting some good hits, maybe going into the airdrop. Because what airdrop kills on FD on like a medium character at like 100%?
Pretty high. What the smash?
The airdrop, the up. You're thinking of Pile Driver, which is his.
Oh, airdrop. I don't know.
Suplex. Yeah, you're thinking of the suplex, which is big suplex, which I think kills middleweights at like 137.
No way it'll kill that early.
137 is quite high.
No, for a kill throw? No way.
I mean, no, it's 137 or like 138.
Really? All right. I guess I don't see enough Kirby.
I mean, not many people see Kirby, but again, going on
either
to the
way,
topic.
that is Mr. Manhattan taking it 2 stocks both games.
Yeah, and we had some audio issues that game. That will be resolved, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, we are having technical issue after technical issue, but that should all get sorted out very, very quickly as we are going to get in.
That was a 6-point lead.
Yeah, that is a 6-point lead coming out from Manhattan. I mean, that's a very good spot to be in starting off.
It's a solid start, to be sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, we're switching it up now. We're going into the second here, of course. We just saw Manhattan take that first win. What players have we got coming up, Mr. Gerbil?
We've got Dakota, Dekkoda, not spelled like the state, unfortunately. I don't know, I feel like Dakota would be pretty hype.
Because then we have Manhattan, Dakota, they'd be like the state team.
Yeah. Manhattan's nowhere near Dakota, the state. But
well, no, obviously they're not close to each other state-wise, but they are 2 states.
Manhattan, the state. Manhattan's it's not even a full city.
Manhattan. Oh my goodness! And this is why British people shouldn't talk about America, huh?
Manhattan is it's a borough of New York City. It's not even
I know
the whole
exactly
thing.
what it is. I know exactly what it is. I just went on a tangent there, which is completely wrong. It's been a long day, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we've got Dakota versus AUST 117. I'm gonna call him Ost. I think that's what we're supposed to call him anyway.
Yeah, that is Ost.
Yeah.
So Ost against Dakota. We're seeing a battlefield ban. Niagara just asking for a second here, as I think they're hopping into a break. But we can talk about this a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to remember Ost's records from the last couple of weeks because we definitely have them, right? I believe Ost played against Gene.
Yeah, we have him here. They're somewhere.
Yeah, I believe Oz played against Gene in week 2 and lost both games.
He got 3 stocked and then 2 stocked.
And
these stats are cool. I like this spreadsheet.
Yeah. See, little statistical spreadsheet. It's handy. And I can't remember what happened week 1. I think it might.
Week 1.
I think it might be a forfeit. I believe.
Yeah, I think it was a forfeit. I don't see it anywhere.
Yeah. No, it was a forfeit. I see it there. So we've only seen Niagara or Ost specifically in this season play 1 time, which was last week, taking a loss. So hopefully looking to bring it back against Dakota. And we did see Dakota play last week as well. They played against Siena. And I believe they didn't take a single stock. So both of these players are currently 100% loss rate.
Yeah, that's kind of good. That means
one of them will go up to 50% win rate.
Yeah. Both teams want their worst player to go against the other team's worst player, right?
You don't even know if it's a worst player because Gene is a very good player overall.
That's fair. That's fair.
A lot. And when you come out, Ricardo completely ran over Flubber from Niagara. I believe he did a perfect game. I don't think he got touched at all. Which is a rough one to be in.
Yeah.
I believe that actually is the channel's highest clip. If you go look at the clips on Officially GF, I think the highest viewed clip is Ricardo 3-stocking without being touched.
That feels bad.
It's a feels bad moment, but
hey, that's what you sign up for. Yeah.
All right. So we are going to Final Destination again, picked by Manhattan this time around, changing it up a little bit. It's interesting to a Manhattan or a Final Destination start is not something we see very often.
No, it's a pretty rare starter. Yoshi and Young Link are the picks. I don't know. I think Young Link definitely likes FD. It gives him a lot of space to run around, and there's no platforms, so his projectiles cover so much space.
And I like Yoshi. I think Yoshi's one of those characters that we say it time and time again, right? Yoshi was like severely underrated, and then
I think Yoshi's crazy,
and then got bumped up a few tiers because certain few players know how to play him very, very well. I'm trying to have a think. I believe it was Yoshidora though that was the one that really pushed it. But you got the Mexican player Meme, who is probably the best player in Mexico for Yoshi.
I was like, isn't MK
Leo? No, you know what? I'll reiterate the statement. Meme is probably one of the best Yoshi players in the world.
Okay. You say, of course, a big Yoshi advocate.
Yes, absolutely, right? I might be the only person in the world that can tell you all of Yoshi's moves by name.
By name.
Did you know that his forward air, his good old meteor, right, is the Noggin Dunk?
The Noggin Dunk. That's brutal. I like that.
Did you know that?
Yeah, that's a good one. Holy.
Yeah. Now, coming out at the moment, we're not seeing the Noggin Dunk being thrown out too much.
This first stock's really close.
Yeah, it's a lot of the thing about Yoshi is short hopping into the flutter kick, right? Going into that down there is very, very handy. But a stock being picked up here by friend pick from Niagara.
Yoshi's surprisingly heavy.
Yeah,
way heavier than he looks like he should be.
That did not kill. Wow, that's a surprise. But, you know, I'm used to Kirby numbers where that definitely would have.
Oh, yeah.
But coming out, it's one of those things where we need to be seeing Dakota here, finding a good connection, managing to get it, because anything here, even just throwing a random up special, will probably take the stock on the last hit.
Dash attack will probably do it, right?
Yeah,
all the links
are
pretty strong dash attacks.
Do it, and it's much safer. Boomerang doesn't connect here. Does get the up air. There you go. That'll do it.
Soft up air?
That was a soft up air. Managed to find the stock because he was at like nearly 200%.
Yeah, I guess when you're that high. But in all that time, a lot of extra credit has been racked up. 90%, 100 already in kill percent.
Yeah.
That won't quite do it, but the next solid hit.
Really good pressure from Ost at the moment.
Oh, just barely. Sending him to the corner of the blast zone. Really good DI. Oh, but the up air to follow the air dodge. Really well played. Will take the stock. And now Ost maybe trying to set up a 2 stock here. It's close. He's mid% through his stock, but it's definitely possible with 1 or 2 solid combos.
Yeah, see, I think what we need to be seeing coming out from Dakota, we need to see a few half moon slashes, right? Toon Link's up tilt.
You half moon slash.
Yeah,
of course.
It's his up tilt. There
what
is
are you,
a lot
League of Legends caster now?
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm sorry that I memorized these things, Gerbil. My bad. But that's the thing, right? Because it will actually punish every single time Yoshi goes for the flutter kick. Because of that sword, that extended hitbox, it will hit further. So being able to cancel that out and then punishing it, getting that into like an up air wall combo, and that was that just a raw up smash?
That was just a raw up smash, yeah.
There it goes.
Yeah, now that you mentioned it, actually, I'm kind of surprised Ost is doing so well in this matchup because Yoshi notoriously has a problem with sword characters.
Yeah.
And Toon Link's sword isn't the strongest.
No, it's also not the
biggest,
longest.
But yeah, it's not the longest.
Sword.
Yeah, but it's a sword nonetheless, and it should be giving Yoshi a lot of trouble, but Ost has really made it a non-factor so far.
Yeah. No, it's one of those things where...
No jab lock?
Oh, okay. All right, off the recovery. They're both on 1 stock as well, so no massive point is going to be gained off of this game, but Niagara, of course, want to be able to find anything that they can. Some good hits coming out from Dakota here. Ost looking to get it, finds the boomerang combo hit. That was like... If frame trapping was a thing in Smash... Which in very few situations it is. Very, very few.
Is that back there? Ooh, okay.
That doesn't kill, but it connects the bomb and then... Oh my god, where was the air dodge? Like this.
He tried to get the down air to hit first. Oh,
back in the advantage state, manages to
not
get hit by...
Run up and just do it to him.
Oh.
Oz said, you're scared? You're gonna roll. And he was so right. Oh my, he was ready.
A wonderful bicycle coming out of there. Oz being able to put the first point on to his team's scoreboard there. So that's good for Niagara, right? If we can see another game coming out, if Oz manages to find a 3 stock here, right? That game was incredibly close. I don't think that's what we're going to say. But if he does, that only puts his entire team down 1 point.
Yeah. I'm looking at your stream and I'm really disappointed. I said Yoshi had a power pose because for mine he did like the Akuma pose. But on your stream, you did like the little like 1-footed teetering thing, and now I feel stupid.
Well, there you go. That's something I learned recently. Actually, the victory screens are different for everybody.
Yeah, I just found that out.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. I found that out whilst casting with Upmind 2 weeks ago. It was just like, oh, those are different. That's so strange. But there you go. I guess it just picks one at
Yoshi's
random.
Akuma pose though. It's such a great juxtaposition.
Yeah, right. We're seeing Final Destination and PS2 being banned by Niagara. And we're going to Yoshi's Story by Manhattan. The Manhattan call-out, picking Yoshi's Story against the Yoshi main.
Yeah, I mean, when young Link is really picking Yoshi's Story, I feel like that has to mean there's a character so oh, it's Toon Link. My bad. There's not, yeah. I feel like Yoshi's Story is everything you don't want in a stage for Toon Link, right? It's smaller. There's closer blast zones, so you die faster. I mean, maybe Yoshi dies faster too, but you don't have nearly as much space to run around and set up projectiles.
I don't know.
I feel like this benefits Yoshi so much more.
Yeah, well, he's got that home field advantage, as they say. But I don't know, maybe we'll start seeing some half moon slashes. Oh, well, there's going to be an up smash. Look, I'm telling you.
The up tilt anti-air.
Oh, okay. Alright, the sword plant. Did you know that was what Toon Link's down air was called?
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Do you just have the Wikipedia page up right now?
No, I've just memorized a lot of these, unfortunately.
Of course you do.
For better or worse.
For worse. That's not a for better or worse.
Hitting him with the boomerang.
Oh, is he dead? No, okay. He caught his jump. That was scary.
Yeah, no, that was looking a bit scary. The boomerang's going to come back just slightly too high. Good roll here. Oh, both of them rolling for it. Just throwing out these random bicycle kicks.
And there's your half moon slash anti-air.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
What a sweet forward air, knowing about the shield pressure there. And now that's a really solid lead. That was a pretty early stock to get.
Yeah, that was a good percentage to be in, but of course, we could be seeing something coming up from us. Getting the grab there, the old grappling hook, the hook shot is, it's one, I feel like most grabs that always have a range feel like they're way better just for general option selects, because of course having a disjointed hitbox on your grab is fantastic, but the follow-ups you can get with them as well are really, really nice on Toon Link.
Yeah, a lot of really good combo extenders for Toon Link. He's definitely one of the coolest zoning characters in the game, right?
Yeah.
Like, he likes to set up and throw projectiles, but there's so many really cool combos and confirms he can get off of them, as opposed to some other characters that just, like, hit you with the projectile and that's it. That's what they've done.
Yeah, and I think he does have a kill option on his down throw, but it's at like 200%. So I don't know if I'd count that as...
I don't think we're gonna see that one coming out.
I don't think we'll ever see it, but it is always an option for Toon Link if he gets to that point. I could be completely wrong there, and it could be something completely else, but I'm just trying to flex on my weird character knowledge.
You gotta be really careful here if you are Austy, because the next back throw, if it's near the ledge, should kill. We just saw that last one barely not get there, but he's 20% higher now.
Yeah, Ost with the good back there, and this is it, right? This is the other situation. We were talking, we said about last game, as if it was Ost just going to be able to take this one, like, immediately. Like I said, if he gets a 3 stock, then that's great for his team. But what you also need to account is he could get a 0 stock and actually give his opponent points. That's always a possibility with Dakota taking the win. You know?
Ideal.
No, not at all.
That up smash was really close to connecting.
Oh, all right, look at that little combo coming out into the boomerang, following it, going for the neutral wear, that 2-part slash.
Oh, an edge guard here, maybe? Oh, he went for it, but he did not have the time to
sweet spot.
I can't believe that forward smash hit.
I mean, that
what a scramble.
Managed to find the stock. Again, throwing out those up smashes, the bicycle kick, which is one of my favorite Yoshi animations, by the way.
It's such a goofy animation. I love it.
Now,
is that one actually called the bicycle kick, or is that just what it looks
No, he just performs a bicycle kick. I don't know if it's actually called a bicycle kick. What do you think I am?
You're lacking.
Gosh, now again throwing it out again, kind of randomly, a bit too much, I think, at this point. And we're not seeing many egg guarding on the edges here, right? Like, that's one of the things that Yoshi's so good at, and it's just not coming out. And I don't think it's got anything to do with the matchup, because if you can gimp Toon Link pretty well.
Yeah, I just feel like Toon Link hasn't been recovering high enough for that to really come into play. It takes a long time for those eggs to go get under stage, and you really have to just snipe and predict. And I'd rather kind of just hold stage and try and get the ledge trap instead of worrying that much about the eggs here.
Yeah,
I feel like that's probably what he's thinking.
Yeah, no, I think the logic is there for that. Good bomb, just catching the hitbox there, the 2-part slash, and that's gonna be game going towards Manhattan, getting themselves a 7th point.
Yeah, keeping themselves on the board, tying up the set count 2, or the game count in this set 2, putting themselves back in contention for those juicy extra 2 points at the end for whoever wins.
Yeah, so this is I think this might be the most important game out of the entire set, because if Manhattan managed to win this, they're going to get at least 3 points, right? Maybe more, putting them in a 9-point advantage. Mathematically, you can only get 8 points out of a game. So we need to see Niagara pull out an incredible game 3 to catch up, and that's no easy task. However...
Yeah, as soon as it starts getting over that 7-8 point lead mark, it really gets rough. So it's really important for Niagara and Ost to clutch it out and take this here.
Absolutely. However, if Ost does bring it out, even on a 1 stock, there's only a 3-point difference, and that is a massive difference. And we're going to Battlefield, ladies and gentlemen. No character switches coming out. We do see a palette switch on Toon Link, though. We're going to Red Link. What's your favorite Link, Gerbil?
My favorite Link is the classic green one, actually.
Classic green adult Link?
Oh, no. Oh, for Toon Link, right? It's the classic green.
Okay.
For adult Link, it's not in the game. You know what I really want? I want the Sheikah outfit.
Oh, the Sheikah outfit for Breath of the Wild?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I can dig it. That'd be a good DLC costume.
Yeah, but for the main one, I really like the one with all the face paint for Link.
Yeah, that's his Spirit one, isn't it? From
Yeah, I think so.
Twilight Princess.
Mm-hmm.
My
Zelda
knowledge,
really cool.
my Zelda knowledge is incredibly lacking. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm not a Legend of Zelda fan
not
either.
not a series. I have played Link's Awakening a good amount, mostly because of random generators, and just completely randomizing that game is really fun. But overall, yeah, that's probably the only thing that game I have experience on.
That up smash from the top platform was scary. I thought.
Oh my god, the punish there! That was a big whiff coming out from Oz there. Now, one stock ahead, only 80% as well, and we've been seeing kills happen at like 120, 130, so there's still a little bit more for Oz to try and find. Yoshi does have some very early kill potential, if I remember off the top of my head. It's not
oh yeah, Yoshi can kill really disgustingly early. And we haven't been seeing it though, is sort of the problem, is we've seen very little stocks taken early. But that one's going to be taken pretty early. That's a caster's curse right there. The roll read was impeccable. That's similar to how he closed out game one. He just needs like one or two more of those, and he's going to be taking it for his team.
The other thing we're not seeing from us too much is him initiating with his up tilt, right? It's quite literally Yoshi's like best combo starter.
Yeah, it's really hard to get though, because it's more of a punish tool, right? You don't run up and up tilt somebody.
It's you can get it out of jab.
They mess up their approach, yeah. Oh, you can?
I believe so.
Crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just sweet.
I'm pretty sure if you hit a jab, you can like jab once, get the up tilt, you can confirm it off of that, and then get into a combo starter.
Well, somebody should tell him that, because that sounds pretty sweet, but not a whole lot of that.
You could have found it right there, but coming out now, again, one stock down is like, Austin's one stock left.
Yeah, a really big advantage.
It's super duper defining at the moment. He needs to start finding those Yoshi combos. We need to see those flutter kicks. I'm going to be honest, I think he's scared of the half moon slash.
He might be. It's a really solid anti-air tool. And I said before, Yoshi does struggle against those swords, which means it makes it really hard for him to approach from above, which is what he wants to be doing. Already getting a lap on this last stock. That up smash, really good read, but not quite enough to take it out. And it's just looking bleaker and bleaker for Ost here as Dakota looks to close it out.
Oh no! Oh no!
And he just falls down, not able to get that stock away, not able to deny that point. And Dakota will take a 2-stock to close it out and earn the 2 victory points for his team. 11-1 is the score difference now.
10-point difference. So even if Niagara 3-stock, they'd still be a point down. Or 2 points down even, because it's 8 points.
But they do have 3 games. We're still not even halfway through. There's plenty of time for Niagara to make the comeback. But yeah, as you're saying, it can't even all come back in one game. It has to be 3 games in a row. They're playing good.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's a difficult one, right? Because even if they win this, like 3-stock, do some miraculous like playback, right? And then they're 2 points down, win the next set just barely, they're still 100% a chance, even after they just came back with 2 sets, for Manhattan to just go, oh, we just barely won, but we still win.
Yeah.
Like, Manhattan are in such a good spot right now, it is unbelievable.
I think technically speaking, if Manhattan loses every set, all the next 3 sets, but gets a 3-stock in them, they'll still be winning. There's still a chance they could win. I haven't done the math out, but I think it works out that right now, they're just poised to take it, and it's a really big comeback for Niagara. Not only do they have to win the 3 sets, they have to like convincingly win 3 of these sets.
Yeah, it's definitely a hard way to come back from, but we're seeing the ban coming out here. Final Destination getting banned as we come into game number 3. Looking over the players, we're going to have Derek, also known as Duray, playing against Fiction, and Fiction is the sub for Niagara.
He's the sub, not to be confused with pro player Fiction, I guess.
So, we've never seen Fiction play.
All right.
And I'm trying to have a look on the past weeks when we saw Manhattan play.
Have we seen Derry come out yet?
Derek, it does not look like it. No, Derek is also A new player. There's a couple new players. We're gonna see. Derek
we got some wild cards thrown into the mix.
Yeah, the next 3 players. No, next 2, and then their final player we have seen before. But we are getting into the game.
Samus versus Bowser. Big hitter.
This is an interesting one because Samus has some good combos on heavies.
Oh, Samus is really good against heavies. She has some disgusting combos. Samus's forward air, low-key, one of the most broken abilities in the game. It's so good.
Yeah,
it's out for so long. It covers so much space. It comes out so quickly. It has low landing lag. It does everything.
But is it such a good tool. Neutral? Like neutral?
After the nerfs, maybe.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, it was a bad time, to be honest. I know you're a Palu main, but
yeah.
That one. Good
not as carried anymore.
The grapple beam, trying to follow it up. I really like that, actually, using the charge shot into the grapple beam. With the tiny bit of... And, of course, there's really, really good pressure that Samus can put on. Hitting 2 forward airs, or up airs there as well, putting in good damage. Overall, that's going to be a whiff and a stock going towards Manhattan. So that's a good
Fiction
lead.
Getting pineapple, it looks like. Oh, good dash tag.
No Whirling Fortress coming out from Fiction this time.
I actually really like Dere using just like the half charge shots for just casual zoning pressure here. You might make the argument that maybe they could just be missiles instead. And I don't really know how that works out, but I do like the idea of just using that neutral B as more of just an extra zoning tool instead of that extra burst. When you're against such a heavyweight character that you can combo the mess out of it, you don't need that one critical finishing hit.
So Samus's charge shot, I believe, uncharged, if you just tap it, it's like 4 or 5%. And missile is 8%. So half charge shot should be around like 14-15%.
Yeah, so I definitely like the idea.
Yeah, so you are getting like an extra 7%. So you're effectively, if you're hitting a half charge shot, you're getting the effectiveness damage of 2 rockets. Which, you know, is efficient, as once again going to get...
Yeah, I think that neutral B caught the jump. I didn't even realize. I think that's what happened, though.
Hit the jump out, and then, of course, Bowser's Whirling Fortress is one of those recoveries that you can just gimp really, really easily.
It's so easy to gimp, yeah. Only 70-80% taken. Derry really running away with this game so far.
Yeah, Derry putting it in the work here. Bowser, I didn't think this was a good matchup when we saw that originally, and I'm still
but it just looks rougher and rougher.
Yeah, it's not working out for him at the moment, unfortunately. Coming out.
Oh
my
really?
Goodness, but as we say that was really well played.
Yeah.
Good read.
It's a really good read. Yeah, and we see potential for more damage here. Of course, every stock being taken does matter. And Bowser, a very explosive character, always able to potentially take off this next stock. So we'll have to see if Fiction is able to keep it to just a 1-stock game.
Yeah, so this is very much so a game of if we do see Fiction getting up close into Dore's space, then Dore's like gone, right? It doesn't work out if we see Bowser getting anything, because Bowser can kill it.
Like that.
Gonna see the throw. I don't know if that was the right throw choice, but that's the one we're gonna see.
That up smash was 10 years in the future.
Yeah.
Dore knew.
He was read. But now, oh my goodness, okay.
He's in kill percent. With rage, kill percent.
100%,
easy, every time.
Oh, alright, go.
Rip the F smash, do it.
Oh my goodness, so okay, alright. Going for the dash attack, which I think actually would do enough damage to
It might kill. It might.
It's
very no punish, though.
It's got really high base knockback.
I feel like on Wi-Fi, we never see parries get punished. Oh, that will kill.
You know what, though? A full charge shot will do some damage.
Yeah, parries never get punished because the person parrying never thinks they're gonna hit the parry.
No, they hit it just to shield, and then it's like, oh, I parried.
Yeah, so I feel like there's very few parry punishes that come out, unfortunately, just due to the nature of how Wi-Fi works. And that will be, what was that, a 2-stock?
2 stocks. So Manhattan are up
for
to
Derry coming
points, out, or 13 points,
extending the lead even more.
But it still needs to be a situation here where we see Fiction get double 3-stock, or even like a 2-stock and get them 6 points. That would bring them up to 7, which would then put them in range of coming back game 4 or tying up and coming back game 5.
Yeah, if Fiction loses this set, I think it's just over for Niagara. But if I'm Niagara, I'm keeping hope. I think Fiction had some really good reads that game.
If this is a 1-stock, we see Manhattan go up to 16 points. And then in theory,
it's possible.
It's 3-stock, 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 3-stock from Niagara.
Yeah.
And they do come back.
It is looking quite bleak if Fiction loses the set, however.
So, if there's any more than a 1-stock in this game, or if Fiction wins, which is the best outcome for Niagara, if Fiction doesn't win and doesn't get a 1-stock but gets a 2-stock, they can tie it up, and then we go to a tiebreaker, which we haven't had yet, or we go to a situation where if there's a 3-stock here, then Niagara physically can't come back.
Yeah, well, we'll have to see. I personally believe in Fiction. I think he had some really, really good reads there, and he just wasn't able to play the neutral well enough. But if we have a highlight game for Fiction where just he goes for the reads and they actually all land, which is pretty reasonable, honestly, I could definitely see this game at least, and maybe even the next game in the set going Niagara University's way. And then it starts looking a lot better for them going into Mr. Paytonator and Flubber to carry it out through the end.
Yeah, so Mr. Paytonator, of course, being the team captain, that's a Rob as well. So I love seeing some Rob. We had some conversation about the move names for Rob.
And if there was ever a time to do it, it's on your counter pick, right, for the comeback to happen.
Yeah, absolutely, right? Because you get to pick the stage, you get to pick where they go. I mean, they banned Kalos and Lilat. They're scared of the Lilat strat.
Gentleman Sim to Castle Siege.
Oh well.
F Smash met 30.
Fortunately for everybody here, Castle Siege is not on the map. Because if not, it'd be a sad day.
Yeah. I would be a great day for Bowser players. That's
and
sure.
DDD players. I'm absolutely positive of that one.
What a throwback.
Until now. You know what? I want to see us go to Yoshi's Brawl.
It's gotta be Yoshi's.
Take us to Island. Take us to Yoshi's Island.
Yoshi's just correct, right? Like if you're Bowser,
100% of the time. There's a reason they've banned Lilat.
Yeah. Yoshi's story works 100% of the time.
Yeah.
60% of the time.
It works 100% of the time, 10% of the time. That's a math joke for you math majors.
That's a math joke for you non-math majors, let me tell you what.
Is it though?
Yeah, do not go to r/math memes. You'll be lost, buddy. Let me say.
That'll be a venture after the cast. I'll have a look at that one.
You know,
oh no!
I printed out a really cheesy math pun from Google Images and gave it to my calculus professor. And I went to her office hours the other day, and she still has it like on her wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no!
So I made a pretty lasting impression, I guess.
Well,
hopefully not about how terrible of a student I was.
Am I misrecalling, Jebel, or are you a math major?
I'm a math and computer science major. I'm doubling.
There you go, doubling up, man. Think of all of the schoolwork you have to do.
Not actually that much. They have a lot of math and computer science have a lot of overlap, surprisingly.
Oh, okay.
So there's not a whole lot of classes that I need to take extra. Like my prerequisites for one half sort of cover the prerequisites for the other half, so it's nice. And a lot of the stuff I learn overlaps a lot. Like I'm literally taking a computer science proofs class and a math proofs class at the same time, and we're going over like the same concepts, so it works out nicely.
Yeah, I mean you can't really fault that one, can you? If it's working out for you. We're just waiting on maps. Again, we've seen Kalos and Lilat being banned. Niagara taking their time here to kind of...
Oh, Mr. Paytonator in the Twitch chat saying, "Hey Navik, Discord's down."
Oh,
might be a problem we want to address.
That's not good. Oh,
Yeah, Discord's having some major problems right now.
Alright, hopefully it's coming back. We're seeing some messages load through. Oh, they're going to Yoshi's Island.
Oh, are you going to Yoshi's Island? Who would have thought?
Who would have thought it? Alright, well, after Discord has sent many a message there, repeating people's messages. We are going to Yoshi's Island. That has been
Hammer really wanted to ban Kalos and Lilat, according to Discord.
Yeah. Oh, I don't. It's one of those things. Oh.
So yeah, it looks like we're going to be getting into game pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Looks like we're getting in now.
Oh no, Discord.
So back to
humor.
Samus versus Bowser. In my head, all I could think of was Metroid. And I'm like, that's not
Metroid versus Bowser. I would have given you so much grief for calling Samus Metroid.
I was the only word in my head was Metroid. I'm like, that's not her name. I can't say it. I cannot say it. It's Samus.
No, I'd be calling out every flying Sam that we saw coming out from Bowser.
So my gripe with Samus is that Dark Samus is strictly better. In case you didn't know.
No, the difference is that so you're gonna have to enlighten me.
Only difference, unless I have outdated information, I might have outdated information.
Very possible.
Possible. As far as I am aware, the only difference between Samus and Dark Samus, besides animations, is that Dark Samus's up smash hits slightly lower on the sides, which gives it more total range, technically, and Dark Samus's roll is like 1 or 2 frames faster.
Yeah, I mean, we're currently waiting, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize for Discord to get through, but I think they might have got on the picture. I think the messenger pigeons on Discord servers are flying through.
Yep. Oh wait, it might have actually been Dark Samus. I honestly don't remember. It's been so long since we've been in game. But PSA to all you Samus mains, you should become Dark Samus mains. You're just missing out on free frame.
We definitely saw a Samus. It wasn't Dark Samus. It was 100% Samus.
I'm getting corrected in chat. Dark Samus has the better roll. Oh wait, no. I'm getting confirmed in chat. Dark Samus has a better roll, electric hitboxes, and a different idle animation.
Well, there you go. Better roll.
Better. Just strictly better.
I imagine there must be somewhere. So I imagine we'll get told in chat by somebody. They'll give us the data. I don't actually know anything about Samus.
Oh wait, we're at Yoshi's Island Brawl. I didn't know this was a legal stage. Look at me. I know the format.
I did say we were going Yoshi's Island Brawl. That was the exact words that I said. And the missiles are being thrown out this time. I like the passive charge here, using those hobs. Oh my goodness, get a fully charged there into the homing rocket. Doesn't connect, goes in to the grapple though. Again, on the recovery, reading the air dodge.
It's so rough being a Bowser player. Oh my god. How many projectiles did he get hit with in a row just trying to get back to the stage? Oh my god.
At least.
At least 2, yeah. But here's the advantage of being a Bowser player. You get a lot of pressure once you get in.
Well, yeah, but the difficulty there is getting in, especially.
It's really hard.
I like the twist of map.
I definitely like the twist map.
The platform is very good, right? The just central long platform is very good because now you're essentially just playing a 50-50, right? You're either going low or high.
Yeah.
And the Samus projectiles are either coming at you low or high. It's more like a rhythm game at this point. Samus down one edge, you kind of go low, then you go up, you jump, and you slowly gain your way through it. A bit like Donkey Kong. The game, not the character. And they're going down with the grab, right? The bombs are coming out off of the roll, looking for the pass. All right, going into that dodge. Is going to get hit by that. And that is the joy of Bowser.
There was not DI on that forward smash. There's no way.
It's just that good.
Derry thought he was getting hit there, but connected. Game's looking a lot more even now.
Yeah, I mean, it's the map, I'm telling you. Good stage.
Oh, it's definitely the map. This is the only stage that's killing on. But this might be the only stage that forward smash is killing on as well. A little bit of the double-edged sword coming into play.
Going for that Down tilt, good parry, no punish though. Could have found a grab out of it. Unfortunately, probably didn't know that he was going to get the parry. Going into this back and forth neutral state at the moment. Nobody quite in an advantage state. Again, look, using that platform to his advantage. Goes for the forward throw. I thought he was going to follow that up with a forward air or a flying slam.
A flying slam, yep.
Yeah,
okay, good edge guard potential here.
Yeah,
oh, he gets caught in the flame. Not able to ledge trap though, but it is solid percent. He'll definitely take it. Next big hit will kill, and if it kills soon, it's going to be an even game.
Oh my goodness, okay, goes for the down.
Very close. Bowser, of course, remember, the percent kind of lies to you. He's so heavy that, in a way, he starts at like negative 30%, you know?
Well, yeah, it's more he gets less knockback overall.
Yeah.
He has a knockback reduction because he's a heavy. You would have thought Bowser is a heavy boy.
The heaviest by a large margin. That's going to kill for sure. He's out of there.
And that's the other good thing about this, right? Is the platform. We were talking about how he's good at dodging projectiles. We didn't even mention the synergies coming out with that throw. I mean, it is a fantastic throw by itself. But when you put a platform on top of it...
This game's even. This game is even. I know it's like 40-50% difference. The game's even right now, right?
Yeah,
especially when it's rage.
Oh, Bowser's not raged yet.
He's not raged yet, but once it starts getting in there... Oh, like now...
One more hit and Bowser's raged. But one big hit and Bowser's dead, so...
One big hit and Bowser's dead, but Samus doesn't have a ton
Oh wait,
of
that was a
hit.
massive whiff. Alright, the dash attack, maybe it was just a huge bait coming up straight.
No way that clipped it.
But you know, you realize what was able to be done there, right?
Yeah, that means Manhattan locks out the series.
No, they don't. That was a one stock.
Oh, was it? Oh, yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was what I was getting at. You threw the completely wrong information. I'm proud of you.
Yep.
Now, Niagara if they can just come out of nowhere,
just swing, throw punches,
just sweep away, they actually can come back. I'm excited for that one. All right, we're going back into the coin flip, ladies and gentlemen, as we get into game number 4. Wow, it feels like we've been here for a lot longer.
Yeah. Yeah, these sets are exciting, but it's a little taxing to be this invested in it for this long.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I'm intrigued though, because now we're getting to a point where it might just be like, oh, Niagara managed to win 1, oh, Niagara win 2, and then it just comes out.
Yeah, eventually it becomes a point where you start playing for you can't win anymore potentially, but you start playing for stocks in case of a tiebreaker, right?
Yeah.
Because that's still what we use, right? If teams tied in set count at the end, at the very, very end, after all the weeks, it's like total stocks is the next factor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's an important metric to play for.
Yeah. Managing to find those little bits. But no, and coming out, it's interesting. Interesting to see Samus after all of the buffs she got this patch as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember, everybody's shields got increased. Like, I just think game wide, right? By like 0.02% or like
I think so.
0.25.
Yeah.
Everybody got a bit more. Samus's up smash got knockback scaling, so it was much better at killing as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there was a few more things, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. It was just the kill potential that seemed interesting to me. I think her down smash also got the same treatment.
Definitely much more solid now as a character. Very, very big changes for her.
But apparently, we got a Joker player coming out.
Oh, Joker's so good.
Oh, no, we're being lied to. We're seeing Byleth, though. I am excited about this. I love this character.
This will be my first time seeing a Byleth.
Gerbil, I love this character.
You love Byleth?
I think this is one of the most fun characters Smash has ever made. Even if we're turning into Fire Emblem Simulator.
Even if we're turning into Fire Emblem Simulator, yeah.
I love this character. I love the concept. I love the usage of Sword of the Creator. The different specials coming out. There's Aardvar the Hammer. You got Failnor on the neutral special. Amir, of course, on the down special as well. So you got the Hammer, you got the Spear, you got the Bow, and you got the Sword of the Creator. There is some fantastic things you can do with the up special as well, where we do see the Sword of the Creator coming up, kind of whips them multiple times, you can pull on them. It's a very good character and has some fantastic neutral game. Against Snake, Not looking too hot though.
Oh yeah, Byleth has really strong hitboxes with really great range, but they're all pretty slow. So if you get in on Byleth, it makes it a lot harder for her to play the game. However, I was about to say Snake, not a character known for really getting in on the opponent. But that up tilt is definitely a move known for getting in on the opponent, that's for sure.
This is the really interesting thing though. Niagara are in a point where they can win. And I don't know if picking Byleth out of nowhere is the right option. Like even...
Maybe grinding Byleth,
I don't know. Even if we see like the Amir hits happen, I don't think like just randomly charging Amir here, which is the hammer. I'll probably refer to them by their hammer, spear, and bow.
A little easier.
Not everybody.
Fail not sounds sick.
Fail not, you know. Well, Amir's not a hard one to say either. Neither is Sword of the Creator. It's just a bit of a mouthful.
Yeah.
But Bar as well, the spear, I think is my favorite. That's every move that is to do with a side direction. So that's the other thing about Byleth, is depending on what direction you do with any move, it will do a different weapon, one of the 4 relics. And if Fail Not fully charges, it actually turns from a projectile into a hit scan, where it is just a beam of light.
Oh, does it really?
Significant damage, yes.
Huh, that's interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah, it can also, the fully charged Fail Not just break shields from full.
That's crazy. And that Fail Not snipe's gonna break the stock.
Yeah, so also very good move to get overall. It's a very quick bow. When you compare it to like Links and things, there's like no drop off, and the projectile is super duper fast.
Yeah.
It's also like 30% fully charged, and like just tapping it is like 12 or 13. Yeah, well, just tapping it's 12.
So much. That's crazy.
So overall, I would say maybe slightly broken character when people learn to use her properly, but
maybe.
Not
she has some
just
really
yet.
Solid weaknesses. But...
Absolutely. And I think that's the important thing. And the interesting thing though is we don't see a typical counter on her.
Yeah, we don't actually. That's a good point. I hadn't thought about that. She's like one of the only Fire Emblem characters to not have a counter.
The only Fire Emblem character.
The only one? That's actually crazy.
So that's the other interesting bit. So giving her Amir over the counter is quite an interesting one. However, I believe that I could be wrong here, but I think Amir might have armor on it. So pretty sure the startup on Amir has armor on it, so it acts like a counter. So that you punish them and do that, so it still has that value.
Oh wow, that was really tethered from there?
Yes, yes. No, the tether is fantastic. I think it's the longest, or might be exactly the same length as Joker's.
Yeah, but while we've been talking about this, that's been happening. Probs has been running away with the game, and that's going to be a 2-stock for him.
But now I think it's statistically impossible.
Yeah, Mr. Paydater, the Rob, I'm surprised we didn't see him go Rob there, actually. Yeah, I sort of hadn't realized it was Mr. Paydater.
So I touched on that a little bit. I was saying it's interesting how Niagara decided to go Byleth over going with the main. Byleth still been out for like, what, a week, 2 weeks now?
Yeah, not
2 weeks.
long.
I think just about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm being corrected here as well, which is correct. Robin also doesn't have a counter. I completely forgot Robin was from Fire Emblem.
Right. I forgot Robin was a character in this game.
Well, there you go. Oh my goodness. But coming out. So,
you know my main problem with Byleth? My main problem with Byleth is that when I played 3 houses, my Byleth always sucked. And everyone else
my Byleth just destroyed stuff. I think you just played wrong.
Byleth terrible.
Well, I think you just played badly.
I just played badly. I don't know. Had the gross. The gross just didn't kick in. I don't know. But
well, there
that's
we go.
life.
Mr. Payton, switching over to Rob.
Back to Rob. Yeah.
This is what we should have seen game 1, right? I feel like
this
should have been game 1, and then like unless you're Blade, who I believe came 2nd or 3rd in Vertex, as Byleth.
Yeah.
I don't think you pick Byleth when it's a win-loss situation for your team.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not the wisest. But what happened. We're here on Kalos, the best stage in the game, with Rob versus Snake.
Out. I mean, this is Mr. Payton's signature, right? And Rob has some pretty good moves overall, right? Like, I don't
Rob,
think...
one of the best reflectors in the game.
Yeah. Also, side B, his arm rotor, not too bad either.
The arm rotor, yeah.
The arm rotor.
That is the reflector. His side B is the reflector.
No, it is the reflector, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
For some reason. For no reason, actually. I don't know why they put that on it.
He needed something. Because that's all he's got going for him. I don't think Rob is a very good character.
I think Rob's pretty good. I think people sleep on Rob.
You think Rob slept on? Well, I mean,
I don't think he's like top 10.
I can't think of like
I think he's good.
Prominent, other than like 8-Bit Man.
Squatty.
I guess Squatty. I can't think of any Japanese players that play him off the top of my head.
Oh, really good C4. I don't even see that was there.
Coming in though. Alright. Keeping the fidget spinner, the Beyblade going.
Fidget spinner. Yeah. Oh, Beyblades are sick. I had a hell of Beyblades.
Oh dear. I love that it took you a second to process that one. I do like the gyro quite a bit.
I was too focused on the action.
It's a good move. That's fair. He's just going to raw charge
what
that,
a good two frame.
Alright, there we go. The old Robo Burner coming out, which actually does give Rob footstool immunity. So no footstalling going to be happening. Well, I knew that, but I believe Mr. Paytonator learned that one today when we were talking in the pre-game chat. So again, good Nikita Rocket is just going to keep pressuring him here. He's not going to be able to find that.
Really good Nikita action.
Paytonator down.
This might be a 3-stock. I doubt it, but it might be a 3-stock. And I thought that was going to kill. That wasn't even close.
Yeah, Paytonator not looking to let it be a 3-stock.
Not 3-stock.
That's a good move.
There's
no other way about saying that. That's just a good move.
To throw some shade, Gamba, last year's high school national champion.
Yeah.
Did not know that you could see how much fuel Rob had on the side of his little body until I told him.
Oh my goodness, when he robo burners.
Yeah, when he robo burners, you can see how much fuel he has on the side of his body. Those little blue bars.
Yeah, I mean, I knew that.
Yeah, I had to say it. They didn't know until I said them. Until I said it.
I think we need to be seeing more S3s coming out, which is Rob's forward smash. It's a good little poke. Look, you memorize these names. It's just how it happens. Good news. Like looking for the neutral there. Nikita Rocket using the fidget spinner to break that projectile.
Oh, maybe we can see another stock come out here. I think Mr. Paytonator can
I like the pressure coming out from Paytonator here, using the gyro to deny the projectiles and actually punish coming back at them. Oh, he picks it up, throws it back. We're having a bit of a Beyblade off at the moment.
Oh yeah, Snake, no stranger to the item game.
No, absolutely not. Both of the... Oh, there you go, on the Cypher. Doesn't quite get Snake to fall off of it. Not enough damage, but does get a little bit of poke.
Oh, good
with the fully charged Robo Beams. Again, gyro just for the pressure. Going in just...
What a read.
What a charge on that up smash. Oh,
no defense. Up tilt hitbox is so broken. Oh, not gonna do it. Not quite.
Nikita, we can't be put into that position once again. Good use of the reflector there, trying to get the read on the Nikita, which would have worked out for him, I think. Looking for that dash tag, he's gonna find it, and that is gonna
that's a jab, as a matter of fact. But yeah, now it's gonna take it another. What was that, 2-stock again?
That was 2 stocks. So that's another 4 points, putting them up to 22 points. As we get into the final game of the series, ladies and gentlemen. This, of course, is going to be game set and match for Manhattan. But as my lovely, lovely co-caster Gerbil mentioned earlier, we do have a tiebreaker based on individual stocks. So we're going to play out the last series. And it's still important for Niagara to get these wins because it might come down further in the line where it gets them in a higher spot on the seeding.
Yeah, very important. Currently sitting at 1 stock, 1 point earned so far the entire match. Really going to be great if Flubber can get some wins on Rayaclusa, get some points for his team. So if they do go to that timeline where they need those extra points, it will matter and they will have them.
Yeah, and we're going to play Flubber against Luca. And we did see Ryan here play, I believe, against Siena's Might. I might be incorrect about that one last.
Against Siena's Might.
No, he played against Aiden. He played against Beavers. And Beavers managed to two-stock him. And of course, on the side of Niagara, we have got Flubber, who did get get the double 3-stocked against Ricardo, where one of those games, if I'm remembering correctly, because I didn't cast last week due to some technical difficulties, it was a perfect.
Yeah, you hate to see that. Or you love to see it. Don't know. Depends on who you are, I guess.
It's both a love and a hate, right? It's great as a spectator. Like you're not even mad. Yeah. You're not even mad if your player is getting perfected, because you see it so rarely in Smash. I can't think of a single other time I've seen that occur in a non-professional environment.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it in like a pro match ever. It's super rare.
Yeah. And that was with Falcon, we got the picks as well, so it was even hype. It was so much hype.
Oh, it's Falcon. That's sweet. Yeah. And it looks like it's going to be Joker versus Link here.
And there's been a lot of talk from the Manhattan fans about Ryan's Joker. So
I'm not up to date. Would you like to elaborate on that?
So I'm just seeing the chat. There's a lot of talk about like positive Ryan's talk. Apparently the best Joker in Manhattan. We'll see if he's up to the task.
There's a lot of people in Manhattan.
Yeah, do they all play Smash?
That's a bold claim.
Probably not.
No, probably not all of them.
Maybe at least 2. But coming
at
out,
least 2, yeah.
This could be some good pressure. I mean, he's getting a good start here. Flubber's got some fantastic games under his belt as Link as well, though.
Oh, the jab reset from the arrow. Cheeky.
But alright. I mean, I love seeing some Joker. He got nerfed a little bit.
I think he's still the best character in the game. You can argue with me about that, but
I will argue with you about that.
Okay.
I think Arsene might be. I don't think Joker is.
No, have you watched an MK Leo game? He gets more kills without Arsene than he does with Arsene.
Oh really? It's been a while since I've watched MK Leo.
Oh yeah, no. Everyone's so good at camping out Arsene that it's basically just like used to like hit some neutral bees and get like 30-40%. Yeah, maybe you hit like a couple solid aerials, but like the amount of kill setups that Joker gets off of forward air, up air, and guns make him just absolutely crazy.
Well, either way, coming out here, some good damage. We've seen some good use of AHA as well, just as like a zoning tool, good positioning overall. Not quite as much damage as he'd be getting with Aegon, but of course, like you said, Arsene.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
AHA, a surprisingly good projectile for what it is.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I think the only thing that got nerfed, right, was the guns, and Arsene loses more rebellion when he gets hit.
Yeah, I think that's it. Very small nerf, very light nerf.
Right, but
that was a good down smash on the spot dodge.
The thing is, light nerfs are all Joker really needs, because I feel like he's one of those characters who's either broken or he gets slightly toned down and becomes useless.
I don't think so. I think Joker has way too much going for him. Like, if you think about what makes a Smash character good, right? It's like, oh, they can combo.
Joker can
they
combo.
Have good movement. They have good combo. They have good movement. They have kill setups.
He has kill setups.
Yeah, it's like I feel like he has all of the bread and butter of what makes a character good, and that if you tone down any bit of it, it's gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna feel bad. But it's not going to be the end of the world no matter what. I feel like Joker is a character that's really hard to get rid of. Kind of like Sheep.
That was a very, very nice tetragram.
Oh, that was super good.
Tetrakarn, isn't it? Not gram.
Yeah, tetrakarn, yeah.
Yeah.
Tetragrams, those little puzzles you give kids.
Yeah. I don't know why a tetragram came to the word there. I guess this is just you know, sometimes.
Oh, good forward smash though. Not quite going to take the stock. Good DI. Now we have the big scary red man.
We're talking a lot about Joker overall. Let's talk about Adult Link, right? Or just Link.
Yeah. Just Link, yeah.
Just Link. I like Just Link. I feel like he's a solid character. I feel like the bomb changes coming into Ultimate were very, very good and needed, I'd argue, for him. Oh no, the Gimp though.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. It's one of those things, right? The spin attack, not the greatest in the world.
Yeah. I think that Adult Link suffers from potential.
Right.
I think that potential is such a dirty word in Smash Brothers.
Okay.
I think that every single time, excluding like melee spacies, a character in Smash Brothers has ever been described as having potential, they've been terrible and never been good.
Right.
I think that
but
Link
Yoshi had potential, and then Yoshi was proven to have potential.
I guess there's some other exceptions.
Pac-Man had potential, and then T was like, "Yeah, he's got potential," and I'm gonna make sure people know.
I feel like Link's bomb is such a cool ability.
There's potential
with
there.
So much potential.
Yeah. I mean,
but it's not
7% on detonation's not great. It's like 7 or 8.
Yeah, it's like a really cool ability with like a lot of potential for all these crazy cool setups you can learn and lab out. But at the end of the day, it just feels like putting in way more work to get like a
you know where Link's potential shines?
Where?
Combo contests.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Like, he's one of the coolest. If nobody here has ever seen a Smash combo contest from any of the Smash games, you, after this stream, just go YouTube them. They are some of the most bizarre and surreal combos you'll ever see. You'll never see them in an actual Smash game, but they are so much fun, and there are people that literally just go to combo contest competitions and don't actually play the game.
Yeah, but no, I feel like every time people talk about Link, they're always like, oh, he has so much potential with the bomb. I think he's going to be so good when people figure it out. But the game's been out for like a year and a half, 2 years, and no one's figured it out, right?
Well, you know, they'll figure it out. But coming out at the moment,
they'll figure it out, actually.
Attack, right? Doesn't get the hard hit. Good shield block into the grab coming out from Ryan here. Goes for that
really good avoidance of the guns.
Spin attack isn't going to whiff, of course, has us sent up, so we're going to see the different recovery. We are, of course, going to see the Wings of Rebellion, which, I like Wings of Rebellion. I feel like it's worse in every single way of grappling.
To the tether? Yeah.
But, like,
that's the one thing that Arsene makes worse. The grappling hook is so good. Oh, good weight. Charging up that up B.
Did you not know it was called Wings of Rebellion?
I did not.
Did you know his down special when he's in normal Joker form is called Rebel's Guard?
I did know that one, yes.
Alright, well. Did you
Rebel's Guard, one of the only moves people typically refer to by name in this game.
Yeah. You got Tetracom and Makara-Khan based on his
counter.
When he's, yeah, so based on his counter when he's got our sent out, there's 2 different counters depending if you hit block a ranged attack or if you deflect a melee attack.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah? Come on, you gotta. I played a lot of Persona. Like, I'd like to say that this was Smash.
I'm not a JRPGer,
but me and my wonderful fiance, the first game we ever played together, like before we got together, was Persona 5, and now we're getting married. So like, I thank that game for getting me a fiance.
Like
yeah. Lots of work to that game. Find out there. Oh, the bomb usage actually to recover himself. That's the potential we're talking about.
And then the forward smash even up the stock.
Can we talk about that? That was so smart. That was...
I feel like it's like bread and butter. I feel like that's like a thing Link players do. I don't know. I've seen it a bunch.
But it was, you know, it's just one of those things where whenever you see it, I've seen it before, but whenever I see it, I'm like, potential.
Potential, yeah.
There's so much potential. You know what there's also potential for? For Flubber to take a win here. And
there is, yeah. He's in the lead.
There's a bit of a rivalry coming out of that one, I think. The best Joker in Manhattan being taken out.
The best Joker in Manhattan. Ooh, really good bomb set up there.
Yeah.
The potential
Look at that.
is
Look
insane.
at that. He gimped Joker. That's a hard thing to do.
The insane.
That's the
word, like half a stock now.
Word of the match. Potential. Coming out with the grab, going into the down throw, looks for the up tilt, doesn't find it. It's not called half moon slash when it's just Link. It's just the up tilt.
Alright.
Yeah. But in, gets the read, good roll, throws out the boomerang, air dodge comes out, the boomerang comes back with the forward, looks for the forward tilt, doesn't find it. Now 90% left, gets gimped, can he recover with a bomb? He can't, and that's going to be 1-1 on the stock count, 50%. He's going to play it smart, look at this, he's waiting out the Rebellion gauge to make sure that there's the least amount of time for Arsene to be on the board before his invulnerability runs out.
Yeah, it's really important against Joker to know how to be able to properly camp out the Arsene. And it's just, if you're fighting him when he has Arsene up, it's just never gonna work out for you.
not a fun time. But once again, jabs coming out. We've managed to see him catch up 81%. Could find the kill potential there. What a good use of grapple hook there. I really, really like that. That is a Joker player that knows what he's doing. Not going for the edge guard though, playing it slow. Look at that disjointed hitbox. We love to see it. The forward air coming in now with the short hop and fast fall. I mean, there's good potential here for both of them to find it. Arsene is about to come out. That might be it, unless we see that bomb play coming out. We do not. And that is going to be.
Well, on to the next triumph.
Is that game set? Have we seen 2 Joker?
Yeah, that's it.
That is it,
That's
isn't it? Yeah.
Clean sweep for Manhattan here. Full 5 sets out of 5 won by them.
27-1. They didn't shut out Niagara. Niagara managed to get a point.
Yeah.
And I think that's important to say. You know what I mean?
It is.
Yeah. And I think those were good games. I enjoyed pretty much every single one of those matches overall.
Oh, they were good.
And that was very close at the end there for the best Joker in Manhattan, almost being beaten by Flubber.
Oh yeah.
You know, I do like Flubber's link. Flubber knows that character very, very well. And I think that went down quite close there. I would have liked that scene to go to game number 3, but it did not. But, ladies and gentlemen, completely on schedule, we're going to be hopping to a very, very quick break as we get Siena and Marist College set up for game number 2. We'll be back with more action momentarily. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with the action. We have Siena playing as Marist College. I'm excited. I like Marist. Marist is a college we've seen perform pretty well. Siena as well. Both of these, I believe, both of them perform extremely well in Overwatch as well. So definitely a good couple of teams coming out as well. I'm excited for it. Game one, we're gonna have Aiden versus Zucchini, which is Marist's team captain coming out game one.
All right, there it is. There's the team captain.
That is
coming
100% the team. Yeah, it did happen.
Right.
We just called it too early.
Yeah. Any idea what they play? Bivers or Zucchini?
I did know what Zucchini played. I think it might be Bowser.
Past tense. Bowser. A lot of Bowsers today. There was a Bowser in high school today too.
Oh, well, yeah, a lot of Bowsers. You know what? I want to see a DDD. I want to see a top tier.
Where's
DDD.
Pulse going to college?
Yeah,
get him in here.
Exactly. What a good DDD player. Like actually. But coming out, waiting for picks and bans to occur. I'm excited.
Yeah.
And once that happens, we should be seeing it. We're just waiting on picks and bans.
Yep.
I'm intrigued. With that last game that we saw, we kind of saw a bit of a shutout. Not quite 100%, but it was getting there.
Very close.
Random predictions, because I know you have no idea. I'm just putting you on the spot because I'm an awful caster.
Okay.
What are your predictions?
I'm going to predict 3 games to 2 games, or 3 matches to 2 matches in Siena's favor, and Siena's going to win by 7. And that's what I'm going with. It's going to be a close one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you're going for a very, very close game.
Yeah. Wait. Marist's first win was with a bye.
Yes.
And then where's Marist the second time?
We're seeing Final Destination being banned.
Oh, Marist lost the second one. All right, never mind. I'm going to say it's closer. I'm going to say it's less close. I'm going to say it's 4-1 Siena.
Okay.
With a 13-point margin.
A 13-point margin. Wow, you're going very specific. I just wanted like general BO3, but like
Nah.
Really going down. I guess I'm buying a pizza.
4-1.
That ends up being
13-point margin. Yeah.
13-point margin.
All
right. You buy me a pizza if it's not, right? That's how that works?
No, I'm not agreeing with that.
Oh, okay. All right. Well.
That's not even odds. I have to do so much work. That's not how that works.
You never try doing that with a math major, obviously.
Yeah.
Out though.
Apparently, at my college, for some reason, statistics is a different major than math. There's not like math with a focus in statistics. It's its own separate area.
So game one is going to be Bivers playing against Zucchini.
Yep.
Going to Pokemon Stadium 2. I like
the classic.
The very classic neutral stage. Everybody likes it. Nobody's really too upset about going to that stage. We've said that time and time again. And that's because it's true.
Yeah.
You know, it's our job to relay information. Sometimes we've got to say things just to make sure everybody knows. Pokemon Stadium 2, neutral stage. Everybody enjoys it. Coming out, we are seeing, me Swordfighter
versus Rob.
Another Rob.
Yeah, another Rob.
That's me Swordfighter coming out from Bivers.
Yeah, my favorite part about casting is when somebody plays a me character and I don't even know what their moves are.
So it's probably Chakram, Deflector, Tornado, Spin Attack.
Yeah, that is the standard set. Oh my god, Rob's down tilters.
Oh my god, the aggressive plays here. This is going to be interesting because it's a very different play style from Mr. Paytonator's Rob coming out from Marist's Zucchini.
Yeah, some seems to be a lot more aggressive. Oh my god, that shock is so much.
2 team captains play Rob.
Yeah.
What
weird how that works out.
Interesting chance. I mean, you know, so team captains usually calculating. Rob is literally a machine.
Yeah, connections.
Yeah. Coming out with that Beyblade. Oh.
Zucchini very aggressive here.
Yeah. Also, not trying to beam up as much, just using it generally. Yeah, but coming in with the deflector, making good use of that arm rotor.
Yep, the arm rotor. Wow, it's actually so hard to punish there. Oh, really close to getting that back air kill, just barely getting it stuffed out.
This is where Bivers is kicking himself in the leg for not taking the counter and instead took the reflector. Well, we don't even know if that's the... No, he definitely took the reflector. Look at that.
That's the reflector, yeah.
I've seen Meat Sword Fighter being played so much. I'm like, I know what setup's coming up.
Yeah. Ever since people found out about that tornado setup, he's been a really popular character. Definitely the most popular meme by a lot. And he's going to get the kill confirmed.
I think that's debatable when Sans came out for Gunner.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
And now we got Cuphead on Gunner as well. Like,
yeah.
Good game.
Gunner, why is Gunner getting all the...
If nobody's played Cuphead, because Cuphead and Sans just make sense for Gunner. You wouldn't give Cuphead or Sans to... They just happen to be two very fan-favorite characters.
But like, what did me Brawler get? Jesse and James or something?
Are you telling me that Team Rocket isn't the way to go?
I care way less about them than I do about Sans, the funny skeleton.
Well, the only thing I can say to that is Meowth, that's right. But coming in here, good grab into the forward grab there. Gonna be able to find.
I didn't know that killed. I learned something new. I think so.
I don't know what Sword Fighter's throws look like. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you.
Pretty sure it was back throw. Hard tell in the moment. But while we're blabbing about all the Sword Fighter skins, all the Mii skins, 100% lead has been built up for Zucchini here. He's starting to run away with this game one. Oh, almost a sick confirm, but he will get the kill shortly after anyway.
Yeah, manages to find that connection for it.
And we have a full stock lead. Some neutral being played out, some little exchanges, no huge combos coming out, but Zucchini just racking up more and more percent. He just keeps winning neutral every time, it feels like. That Nair stuffs out so much. It covers so much space.
Yeah, it's a good Nair. I mean, we're seeing Chakram setup almost happened there on the platform. I like the shield coming out from Zucchini. Not going for straight and narrow beams either. He is using the fact that they ricochet to his advantage, trying to catch people out. Gets the grab into the down. I mean, Rob's grab is one of those weird ones, because there's not many grabs you can fly with.
Yeah.
It's got a unique
Him and
property.
like Kirby are the only one, and like Charizard.
Oh, off of the stage! It doesn't confirm the stop.
Oh, he went for
what
it.
a risky play! He was going for an all or nothing there. He's like, I've got a massive
he was going
lead.
for the swag, but this is a format where going for those swag plays really, really punishing if you miss.
It would have been hype, but now he's down another stock, which is a point less if he manages to find this.
And he will find it here.
Alright, he is going to be able to find it. Getting the first
Could have been a
point on the
2-stock,
board for
but just a 1-stock
and I believe
here.
you called Siena victory here,
I
right?
did.
You know what? Oh, sorry, I just realised Marist's school colours is red. And look at the Rob skin.
Yeah, that works out nicely.
Yeah. I wonder if that was done intentionally.
Quite possibly.
Right, coming out.
Aiden's one of the people who won.
Going.
Maybe my bet's not going to hold up. I don't know. We'll have to see.
I mean,
Bivers can pull it out here.
Gonna see bans coming out from Andrew. They're banning Lila and they're banning Final Destination.
Yeah, those are bans that make sense.
Yeah.
Rob seems really good on
We're going to Battlefield.
Battlefield. That's a really good one for me, Sword Fighter.
Dude,
he loves triplats. It's so easy to juggle
because it's double blind and characters are allowed to swap pick. Do we see a different setup coming out from Sword Fighter? Do we see the real giant Jabay and he switches from reflector to counter?
There's no way.
You don't think so?
What a meme. Oh, I hope not.
That's something Sword Fighter players can do.
Is this the same Sword Fighter?
Yeah.
You might be right.
Wait, is it? I think so.
I don't think so. Wasn't the last one blonde?
I might have been.
Oh no no no!
Oh, no,
The counter's coming out.
Not like this. Oh, I hit him with the chakram plays. Tornado's going to throw him out. Once again, slow chakram gets the throw. Gets the extra damage off the slow chakram. The full robo laser coming out into, of course, the fidget spinner. Oh, throwing the fidget spinner up. Good pressure coming out, but we actually do see Bibbers managing to take a lead.
Oh my god.
Oh, that almost connected. There's so many projectiles coming out of Rob.
He just misses the ledge.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. There was a lot of pressure. There was a lot of pressure coming out from Zucchini. He played that really, really well.
Oh, but is he going to be able to get the edge guard here? It's so hard to edge guard, Rob. It looks like a recovery that should be free to edge guard, but there's so many mix-ups you can do with it. It's so hard.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're paying attention to how much fuel you've got left, you can literally stay there for as long as you have fuel.
Yeah.
Which is not incredibly long.
No. Yeah, Bivers really wants to get this stock here, right? He does not want to let this extra credit keep racking up, and that should do it. Really solid, really powerful kill confirm he has. And only 50% down, not the end of the world.
No, that's not an awful situation to be in.
Oh, still has the reflector. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe
Robo laser into the gyro. Again, it's one of... Oh, there's the deflector. Okay, so no, it isn't a different... The Giga read is he wins this one, then goes counter. It's like big memes. Oh my god, it hits everything on the spin attack except for the sweet spot.
That's so unfortunate. Now just some neutral being played as Bivers gets back off the ledge. Just trying to get back some control of our center stage, but he's getting boxed and zoned out so hard, and that might kill. Very close.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be close if it doesn't. Gets to the last touch though, once again. Bit of pressure coming out. I mean, it's still a great spot for Zucchini to be in. There's still like a 100% difference. Okay, well now it is significantly less.
Oh no, he doesn't go for the uppie there.
Now it's a 58,
damage.
47. It is just going down.
I think that up air barely connected.
Oh my god, that gyro!
Yeah. If there's another uppie at the side of the stage, it's gonna kill. So there's very good potential for Bivers to take a lead here. Doesn't even need it. That back air just gonna send Zucchini off the side, and all of a sudden Bivers has the lead here after being down for the whole time. Just manages to survive to 187. The up air will clip him, and it's a dead even game. And this is a really important game too.
Yeah, no, this is possibly one of the most important games. I don't know. The starts, I wouldn't say most important game. I'd say it's an important game for Siena because they don't want to get shut out of game 1 because they're to get shut out of game 2. Getting a stock on the board is super duper important. But overall, I don't think either way it is the most important one. Once we get into game 2 or 3 and it's close, it starts to pick up a bit.
Yeah, but going down with 0 points early just feels so bad. That if you can get this game, even just put yourself on the board and then lose the set, it's at least a little bit of a morale boost. It stops the other team from building up momentum.
Yeah, and I think that's the biggest spot.
Oh, this might be the edge guard.
Well, of course, we've got that robo burner coming out, but goes straight into the up smash. Oh, the chakram gets the connection, is going to find the stock, and that's going to be a point for Siena, tying it up. We're going to game 3.
Really good to confirm that chakram into that. I think it's a dash tag, maybe an F tilt, but whatever it was, it killed.
It looked like.
Yeah, it killed, and it's gonna give the point over to Bivers.
Yeah, now 1-1 overall. I mean, this is the closest we've been.
Yeah, game 3 on Zucchini's counter pick here for the matchup.
All right, now we're waiting for picks and bans.
It's going to go up at minimum 3 points over the opponent. Big swing game for how this is going to end up looking.
We did say at the start, though, that was a very, very good map for me Swordfire.
Yeah, and it was still close, right?
Yeah, no, that was looking close. And now, the worst person for Siena gets to pick the map, and that is their opponents.
Yeah. When you put it like that, sounds a lot worse. Sounds pretty bad.
Well, you know, it's when it was that close on a good map. I'm intrigued to see how it goes on a not great map, but there's not many maps that really hurt me sort of like, oh, we're going SV. How do you feel about SV? We're going to Smashville.
Yeah, Smashville, alright. Smashville seems good. Seems good.
I like the pick.
I like it.
You get rid of triplats, well, most of the time.
Yeah. Really, really nice. It always feels great to be able to zone people on that top platform, have that little bit of ceiling over you, but it's going to be a character switch up for Zucchini going on to Ridley.
Right. So I seem to recall this because I remember Zucchini playing heavies. He has hard stomped games with Ridley before. I couldn't give you a specific game, but I remember him playing against somebody's wolf as Zucchini, and it wasn't pretty.
Well, it's looking pretty good for him so far. A really solid lead straight out the gate.
Yeah, and this is what both teams want, right? They want these strong early leads.
Oh
my goodness, what a nice bit of tech coming out there.
Still,
they both recover though.
Really shocked that worked out so well for both of them. I thought somebody was dead for sure.
I think we both did. That was a very, very surprising situation.
Oh, that chakram is so good. It just takes up so much space.
Yeah, now, once again, bit of a back and forth. Chakram comes out into the NATO.
Only 30%, 40% separating
that forward air. I love Ridley side B.
It's such a cool move. It's like Ganon side B, but with like that little bit of extra flair to it.
But it has the best name in the entire game.
What's it called?
The Space Pirate Rush.
The Space Pirate Rush. That's it. That is a good one. I don't know if I'd give it the best name, but that's a good one.
I can't think of a better one.
I don't know enough names to provide a counter argument.
Pac Jump is pretty good. Pac-Man's Recovery.
Pac Jump.
But Space Pirate Rush is hard to beat.
It is. Oh, this is going to be a good punish potentially. The snipe. But he goes past the ledge to protect himself. Really smart.
I love how retro Ridley's Plasma Breath is, like, from a sprite standpoint. It reminds me of like the old like original Bowser Breath. And I wonder if Nintendo did that on purpose.
Yeah, that's an interesting idea. Yeah.
However, using the old Plasma Breath is definitely an interesting one. Has like what 60 frames of recoil animation.
A lot.
Yeah, it's a bit of a long boy. But we actually do see Zucchini pulling a good lead.
Yeah, really good lead after that SD from Livers.
Again,
if he can just close out this stock without losing his current one, it'll be really big. Getting that extra point is going to matter a lot for Marist College, and it's going to happen just like that.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
All right, but I am ready.
Skewers is one of those moves where was that a one stock or a two stock? I believe that was
two stock.
Yeah. That's gonna be 5 points.
Skewer feels a lot like Falcon Punch. You know, you don't go for it.
It's
like a swag move.
It's an interesting one. When it connects, so specifically in 1v1s, there is a slight difference. In a 1v1 when you skewer, it's only after your opposition gets up that you can move. In a multiplayer battle, like a team battle, that restriction is gone. You can skewer, knock them down, and immediately keep moving.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But that is going
50% on the sweet spot.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does indeed. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. That's going to be match 1 going over to Marist College. And you know what that means? The next 4 are going to go to Siena. Because I'm never wrong.
I don't know if that's true.
Nope, never wrong.
Never.
Twitch chat. Guarantee it. Twitch chat cannot find a time I have been wrong.
Well, I guess we'll find out very, very soon.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we will.
Yeah, it might end up very, very soon. We're waiting on picks and bans, ladies and gentlemen. Coming into game number 2, who we got playing for us?
We got Benny versus Abzo coming up next.
Abso, man, look, the week has so much Smash. I always forget what people play. I'm trying to remember what Abso plays, because we've seen Abso play many a time.
Well, you're the one who's been doing college. I have not seen Abso once.
I want to say it's a Fire Emblem character. I really should start noting these down, because I always forget.
It's Lucina.
Yes, I'm senile. That is 100%.
That's definitely what I said. Yep.
Did you? I'm so sorry.
Nope, I said Lucina.
Oh, Lucina. I thought you said senile because you're insulting my memory. Both would function in that sentence.
I prefer saying you're senile now after this exchange, but I did originally say Lucina.
Well, there you go. I might be senile after hearing you saying Lucina and me hearing senile. But
that's some Freudian stuff going on. Your brain's trying to let you know.
Yeah, it's like you should go get a checkup right now, bud. Siena joining first. We've got picks and bans. We're gonna go to Final Destination. It's Pokemon Trainer
versus what is that? Mega Man?
Was that Mega Man?
It was Yoshi.
It was Yoshi. Okay, wow, Mega Man.
Purple Yoshi. Look, when it's blurry, when it's like the screen.
Does Mega Man even have? Mega Man doesn't have a purple recolor, does he? I haven't seen a Mega Man such a long time.
They're close enough.
So Siena,
but yeah, Pokemon Trainer.
Siena's Benny, I believe. Yeah, bringing out Yoshi versus Ash Absol's Pokemon Trainer. There's 2 Pokemon trainers in this tournament. I always forget this. One of them is
There's always so many Pokemon trainers.
One is what super good at Ivysaur, which at the moment is proving to be Absol, and the other one is ridiculous at Squirtle. Put them together, they just need to find a Charizard player, and they can be a crew of their own.
Yeah, I really want to swap off Charizard against Yoshi. That big body gets comboed the mess out of. Oh my god.
Yeah, that'd be an unfortunate situation to be in, eh?
But now, it's Squirtle's turn to put some percent on the Yoshi, and we already see Abso really starting to run away with a really solid lead here. Oh, that up smash barely not going to do it. Ivysaur just heavy enough to live.
Yoshi hit good damage. It's interesting, this is the second Yoshi we've seen, and we see, again, the playstyle coming out. I love, this is the wonderful thing about Smash, is that there's so much character and artistic interpretation that you can tell, right? You can tell, like, Esam's Pikachu from, like, Casey's Pikachu. Which I know I'm comparing. Casey's a fantastic Pikachu, but he's no Esam. But still, you can tell a different strategy being used. That was an unfortunate though.
Absol just recovering a little bit too long. Really ambitious forward smash attempt, but I respect the idea. Abso still very ahead. Basically a full stock to work with if he can clean up this Yoshi quickly, but Benny does not look like he's going to be letting that happen. He's almost tying up the percent already. And yeah, basically even again. Really good string from Benny there.
Tying it up nicely.
He has the lead now.
Man, that is such... The fact that also has knockback is so good.
The Fire Breath? Yeah.
Fire Breath? Yeah. Now using that wonderful... I believe... Is that Charizard's Nair?
Yeah, Charizard's Nair is so good after being buffed. The buff made it really strong. Almost like it is in PM.
I think we don't talk about that. Coming down into grab, down smash, is going to be able to find the stock.
Yeah, and a really close game so far, after Benny got that really solid set of hits to bring it back to even, but if he doesn't close out the stock soon, the extra credit's going to start running away on him.
Now, from 55. We've spoken about Charizards being at high stock before, and I mean, we all know what they start doing when they're at high stock.
Yeah.
Because they don't need to care about their stock, right? Like at all. So what do you start doing in that situation?
You start doing the move that damages yourself.
Yeah, because at that
but we're not going to see it come out. He's not going to have the chance.
Oh my goodness. We don't see the Flare Blitz coming out at all. I think it's Flare Blitz.
Yeah, it's Flare Blitz.
Yeah.
You know every move, but you don't know Flare Blitz instantly.
Yes.
great.
I told you. I know the weird ones.
Yeah.
I knew it was flare blitz. It just took a second.
It's so hard to get strings on Squirtle. We can see all these like openings, all these setups that Benny wants to get, but Squirtle's just popping out of them in weird ways. We can't actually get the percent.
Ivysaur is another one of those characters. I mean, it's such good. Like, Razor Leaf's a really good move. Vine Whip's pretty good. Bullet Seed is really good for catching people out.
If Ivysaur was just a character by himself, he'd probably still be one of the best characters in the game.
Yeah, just give him a down special. There's the forward smash. That's going to be game. That's going to be a one stock coming out for Marist.
Close game.
Absolutely. Yeah, close game. I mean, these have all been fairly close. Like, just in general. I think the biggest we've seen is 2-stock.
Yeah, the biggest we've seen was a 2-stock, and there's only been one.
And that was on game 3.
Yeah, it was 2 1-stocks, a 2-stock, and then another 1-stock. So very evenly matched games from these colleges so far. That game definitely could have just gone the other way if a few key things went differently. So
you know what happens here, right? If we see Marist getting up win, if we see Absol find the stock, you were wrong.
Yeah, it will mean I was wrong.
Gotta publicly apologize for being wrong.
Publicly apologize for you. Alright, I don't know if I'm gonna go that far.
Coming into stock. Coming into picks and bans again, ladies and gentlemen. We are seeing a preparation here with Zucchini. Looking at his bans. What do you ban if you are Pokemon trainer? Staying into Yoshi?
I am Pokemon trainer against a Yoshi. I want to say that I hate triplats, and I ban the triplats.
So we actually see Yoshi's Brawl and Town being banned.
You know what those...
We're going to Pokemon Stadium. We're going to Pokemon Trainer's home turf.
Yeah, Pokemon Stadium. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah. Town and City makes sense, I guess. Pokemon Trainer likes killing off the top. Ivysaur really good at that. Maybe you could ban, but let me not do that. Yoshi's out in Brawl. I guess worried about dying early to Yoshi shenanigans. The bans make sense. Going back to PS2, I like it a lot. Gives Pokemon Trainer a lot of space to work with. A lot of room for Squirtle to run around. A lot of room for Ivysaur to throw out the Razor Leafs, throw out the projectiles. I see a lot of potential for it to go really well.
Yeah, so you got the gerbil stamp of approval for the Pokemon Stadium 2 pick.
I think it's a good pick, yeah. I think a lot of stages would have been a good pick. Pokemon Trainer.
I mean, it's very versatile.
When you have 3 characters, it's hard to have a bad stage, you know?
Yeah. You know what character I would like to see more?
Who?
Ice Climbers. I miss Ice Climbers.
Ice Climbers are sick. Ice Climbers are so...
Get that desync wiggle going, and then you get some of the coolest things in the game.
They have so much potential.
They do. They really do. Potential is the name of the game.
Yeah. I've seen some insane Twitter combos by Ice Climbers. I've seen very little actual in-game combos by Ice Climbers, however.
Ice Climbers don't have actual combos. Again, it's another character with potential that is great in a combo contest.
Oh yeah, Ice Climbers combos are sick. And this first stock, really even so far, only like 30% separating them. Both characters getting into kill percent here. Oh, going to Charizard, really just looking for the finishing blow. Doesn't want to die too early either. But this could be it. There's an edge guard situation coming up here. Oh, the flare blitz!
Oh my goodness, I saw
sending him back off stage.
Well, this is one of those situations where you've got to be very, very grateful that flare blitz doesn't put you into the falling state.
Oh yeah, you really have to be.
Because that would have been an SD right there. I don't know, it might have been Brawl. Brawl wasn't exactly the one competitive.
Yeah, not really, no.
It wasn't exactly like the game or competition.
Yeah. Oh, both players at one. When's the last time you saw both players chilling at 150?
Not very often, especially on the first stock for both players.
Yeah. But the forward tilt will take it. Going back to Squirtle, trying to just say, if I'm going to die, I'm going to die. I won't percent. And he does die there. Very dead even game. 3% separating them. Basically nothing. As Benny drops the combo, and it's just back to neutral.
Come back into neutral. We are starting to see Absol try and get into the advantage state a little bit. Gets 2. Oh my god, the juggle's coming out into the egg. Does he find another egg? He doesn't. There was no air dodge there for Absol either. I think he used that a bit earlier on and actually got more out for it. I mean, this is such a close game.
Oh! Not anymore, it's not. What a disgusting angle. That looks like a melee Pikachu up air angle. Just sends you the weirdest direction. Oh, really good string here. And all of a sudden, Siena's Benny is looking way, way in the lead now. He got so much momentum off of that. He's comboing the mess out of Absol.
Yeah, definitely a striker, a bit of a confidence booster overall, I would say.
Oh, but the sweet spot will even a stock count. But the percent is very uneven still.
Now, I mean, 130 to 1.
A little uneven.
However, you are Charizard enraged with Flare Blitz.
Flare Blitz 2 Flare Blitzes, you know,
is going to do a lot of damage. 2 Flare Blitzes is
could be it.
Finding the stock.
You have to keep in mind, right? After you hit the first Flare Blitz, you're even deeper in rage.
You are.
But it will be the dash attack taking it for Benny.
Yeah, the dash attack is going to find it. I mean,
getting the game for himself on the board. Another 1 stock. Every single game has been so close.
Yeah, and that's what we like to see, though, right? These nice close games, and I believe that's going to take us to game 3.
It will, yeah. Our second game 3 of this match. 2 out of 2 so far. Bans coming down on Battlefield and Lilac Cruise. Lilac, stage we like never see. No one just wants to play on it. It's so weird.
Yeah, it's those things where Lilac's not a stage I think anybody likes, but sometimes people pick it for the meme. But also, there are some valid strats on Lilac, I feel.
Esam likes Lilac. There's one person at minimum.
If Esam likes Lilac, I like Lilac.
All right, you know what? Good mentality. Good mentality. So getting back into it in a second, it looks like the stage will be Smashville. And we see a character switch off of Pokemon Trainer and onto Roy. I'm really surprised about that. I feel like Pokemon Trainer wasn't the problem last game, but maybe Absol is just more confident in his Roy here.
I think both is a possible situation, right?
Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like last game probably would have been Absol's if he didn't get that really weird spike dunk. And maybe he should just keep the confidence up and believe in himself. Like, whenever there's a character switch, you always know, right? There's never a close game after a character switch, right? It's either like your mental's broken and you're tilted, or the switch is exactly what you needed and you start smashing.
We have seen Absol. This isn't a random pick though. We have 100% seen Absol play Roy before.
Oh, and so far it looks like it's the you smash with it.
It is 100% the right pick coming out here, ladies and gentlemen. I mean,
yeah, we talked about it last time, right? Last time we saw Yoshi, how much he hates swords.
Yeah, Yoshi doesn't like swords at all, and that was when we were talking about Toon Link. Imagine it with an actual swordie.
Yeah, Roy's is a lot bigger. And we see it already, 134 to 14. Not looking good for Yoshi. And that up B out of shield will kill. That's a rare one. That's not one you see a lot.
No, it's not one that is seen very, very often. But I mean, it's a good move, right? Like, I enjoy seeing the Blazer. Like, you see it sometimes. It comes out when I find the stocks. It's always nice. I'm interested. Well, he's one of those weird characters where, of course, it's neutral.
Oh, is he dead? Does he even jump?
Oh, no, manages to
very close.
Back up there. That was looking a bit dicey.
But Absol's running away with it.
Yeah,
he's a type 2 character switcher.
Yeah, I think this is a bit of a pocket pick coming out from Absol, but definitely benefited him. But even
a full stock ahead,
like,
now wrapping.
It's definitely one of those matchups. Seeing some good forwarders coming out.
It's so rough for Yoshi against swords. What do? You have no disjoints. You can't contest this.
No, and
it's so hard.
It's one of the things. It's also Roy being one of those characters you don't really see him use double-edged stance, right? Because he doesn't really need to.
I do. I think that moves crazy on Roy. It's like limit cross splash all the time.
Limit cross splash.
Oh, he burned his jump and fell past the ledge. Very unfortunate. And that's a 3 stock going to Marist. No longer a 4-to-1 possible. I was wrong.
Oh, there you go. That was a 3 stock going to Marist, did you say?
Yeah, 3 stock going to Marist.
That went so quickly. I didn't even realize. Yeah. That's a massive point lead. That puts Marist up to 11 points.
Yeah, 11-2 is really big. Definitely not insurmountable, but it's not what you want to see.
No, not at all. And I think that was 100% the right pick right there coming out from Abso. Like, man, what a character switch. What a decision to come out and change it up. Managed to do that. Marist now being able to get it again. We're going to, once again, go into coin flip for picks and bans. Who have we got coming up into game number 3?
Going into game number 3, we are going to have Siena College's Pango versus Marist College's Jack. Just Jack. I love it. I love names like that where it's just your name.
Just Jack. Yeah.
Actually, it feels presumptuous to assume his name is Jack. If his name isn't Jack, I actually like it more.
Samurai Jack main, right? Love Samurai Jack. So he was like, what's the game of tag gonna be? Jack.
Yep.
And just see where to go from there, right? I'd do it.
All right. I'm changing my name to Ash, not Ketchum, but League of Legends Ash and Overwatch Ash and Fire Emblem 3 Houses Ash are all amazing. So I'm going with that. I'm going with that one.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah, Ash with the E. I'm going with that. Yeah. That's my name now.
That is presumptuous. But,
so we're just going to work on getting through the picks and bans here. We'll be getting back into the action pretty quickly.
Where do you see this one going now then? Now that you're
wrong. I got disconnected. Ooh,
oh, that is not good.
Oh, I own the lobby, right? So it's just disconnecting everybody?
The lobby is still here for me.
Oh, cool. I can just rejoin.
Sienna just exit. There you go. The lobby is dead, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be hopping to a very quick break as we remake the lobby. We'll be back with you momentarily. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We apologize about that short little break as we came in. But do you want to give us a little rundown of the matchup?
Yeah, we've got Snake versus Wolf on Pokemon Stadium 2. Pango, of course, on Wolf, and Jack playing Snake. Both of these characters have a lot of really solid zoning options. Wolf's laser, one of the best little single zoning projectiles in the game. A single hit that deals 12%. But Wolf, definitely a much more up close and personal boxer type character, whereas Snake really just wants to keep you out with a giant wall of projectiles.
So if I remember, when I was talking about Zucchini's Ridley, I believe it was actually against Mike here, who is the team captain for Siena.
Okay.
And I believe Ridley managed, or Zucchini managed to shut Mike down completely. So I'm interested to see how he does up against Jack Snake.
Yeah, Snake's one of the really interesting characters in this game because a lot of the time, he's like a skill check, right? Like, if you're not playing at your peak, Wolf can just run you over.
Yeah.
He's so good at punishing your mistakes that no matter who it is you're playing against, it's always intimidating to play against a Wolf.
Yeah, he's not exactly a proactive character, is he? He's a reactive character in a lot of the sense.
But he has just such amazing reactive, defensive, counter tools that it's so scary. But we do see Jack playing pretty decently around it here. Percent staying even for the most part, but the dash attack will take it at around 150.
Yeah, no, it's again. Basic hits.
Okay. The up tilt's so strong, and it's so big too. Just a really great move for Snake.
Two stocks again is looking pretty even.
Oh yeah, maybe a little less so now. Now that Panga got that little combo on him.
Yeah, it's Pango here. Or it's interesting. We haven't. I don't believe Siena's ever put their name or their street names in before. So always referred to Pango as Mike.
Yeah.
And now having to refer to him as Pango, bit of an interesting situation. Oh, okay, goes for a bit of a read there. Doesn't quite find the connection he was looking for. It's one of those things again with Wolf where if you try and make a reactive play or a proactive play and whiff, you get giga punished.
Yeah, but yeah, Wolf's definitely a character that requires a lot of patience.
Yeah.
But when you are patient, it pays off in dividends, as we're seeing with this big lead here so far. Just catching Snake in his movement, really strong up tilt, showing him the up tilt actually. Saying, I got one of those too, bro.
I have no idea what any of Wolf's names are for his moves.
Good.
So I
one of us.
One of us.
One of us.
It's Snake.
He's got the gun.
Dude, I can tell you Snake's moves. Look at that Cypher coming out.
The Cypher, yeah.
Yeah.
The grenade.
Yeah, yeah. And the Cuda rocket. Oh, the mortar. Into the grenade. Oh, actually, bit of own damage on that grenade. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be able to fight two
anti-air
for Siena. I mean, you're playing against the team captain, right? You should expect, especially when that team captain is a wolf main. You should expect something coming your way. And Pango
is such
manages
a rough
to bring
character to play against.
Yeah, he is very interesting character to play against. Same goes for Snake though. I can say you could kind of say
a skill check. No, Wolf and Snake are really similar at the end of the day. They said they have the same goal. They just get there in slightly different ways.
Yeah.
And it looks like the next round of bans is going to be Battlefield and Yoshi's Island Brawl. Wolf winning the game. Snake, I feel like you just want to go to Pokemon Stadium 2. Go to the big stage. Don't think about it. If you have more room to throw grenades, you have more room to win the game, right?
Yeah.
But it looks like the opposite's true. And Zucchini has elected, or not Zucchini, Zucchini's not playing. Jack has elected to go for Yoshi's Island Melee. And it looks like it's because he's not playing Snake. He is now playing Mario, a very different character.
I used to call Mario the Shoto of...
Yeah, I agree with that. That makes sense. He's very general.
But now he isn't, because we have Shoto characters.
Yeah.
Like, Ryu and Ken are literally in the game. So is Terry. Terry's also a Shoto. Like, it, I can't use that analogy anymore because it's no longer correct. He's just he's
the generalist.
If you're good at Mario, you fundamentally understand Smash.
Yeah.
That is how I have to explain it now, right? And that's exactly how it should be, right? That
was good. What a sweet dash grab.
It's a good choice by Nintendo to make Mario the all-rounder. It's almost like everybody knows who Mario is.
It appeals to everyone, then. Yeah.
Not everybody knows who Pac-Man is.
Yeah.
That's a bad choice.
That was a
horrible. It was meant to be a joke, but it didn't quite land.
Yeah.
But you know, Mr. Game and Watch, like everybody knows. Got him with the up throw, right?
Mr. Game and Watch feels more like a Smash Brothers character.
Than like, you know how an original Smash character. Yeah.
Every character in Smash Brothers has like a franchise they come from. Same thing with Jigglypuff. I feel like at this point, if you say Jigglypuff, I think of Smash Brothers before I think of Pokemon.
Yes. Well, I don't think Jigglypuff's ever been used in VGC. I don't think, like, dude, if somebody came out with a 6 setup team with Jigglypuff in VGC, I'd be like, you know what?
Eviolite Jigglypuff.
Like, Eviolite Jigglypuff coming in, hitting them with the sing, putting them to sleep, good setups. Speaking of good setups, look at Pango here. Yeah, you like that? You like that segue?
Yeah, it's amazing, Professional, by the way.
Thank you.
Now, both these characters are really good boxers. They both really like to be at that like mid-close range and just throw out these hitboxes and get their opponent to run into them.
I've never heard the neutral game being referred to as boxers before. But like,
really?
I get where you're coming from. Yeah, I mean, the
only person I talked about is Ganba. And Ganba loves the term boxers.
See, it's just good neutral. They're both very neutral characters. They have good spacing. They're trying to play that footsie game overall. And at the moment, Pango's just been able to prove that he is better in that footsie game. Gonna get a hit there with, you know, I always want to call it Yamcha's like Wolf Strike, but that's not what it is. Oh, look at those though.
It can be the Wolf Strike if you want it to be the Wolf Strike.
I don't even know if that's what Yamcha.
Wolf Strike sounds sick.
Oh, it's Wolfang Fist.
That's even better. That's so much better.
There you go. Well, I guess that'd be more his side B. Petition for Nintendo to change Wolf side B to Wolfang Fist. Might be copyrighted.
Are they allowed to do that?
I mean, it's 3 words. Do we think Wolfang Fist is going to be copyrighted? Probably.
Yeah, probably.
But I know his side... Actually, I tell a lie. I know what his side B is called. It's Wolf Flash.
Alright. Oh, not sweet spotting. He's gonna get punished for it. That fireball. Okay, he saved his jump though.
I guess his down special is probably Reflector. Like, that makes sense. And then, like, his gun's Blaster, or, like, Gun.
His gun's Blaster.
I have no idea what his up special is called. Damn, I lied. I thought I didn't know any wolf moves. Turns out I do.
Yeah, they're all just the ones named after what they look like.
Except for Wolf Flash. I guess it is a wolf that it just flashes into another location.
It's not an illusion.
No, he's so fast. It's an after image.
Oh, what a 2. Was that a 2-frame? I think so, right? That had to be. That's a sweet 2-frame. It might be the curve sending it onto the ledge. It might be more than 2 frames, but still. Really, really good timing. And that's going to be a 1 stock?
Yes.
1 stock. Going towards Siena College, putting him on the board, giving him 4 total stocks. 4 more stocks, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
Close. This next set is going to be really important for determining who has priority for this match.
Yeah, because we're coming into game 4. We've got Knight.
Hitting game, I'm allowed to be a biased caster. I don't like this.
But when I say Cabracto, for some reason a homebound character. I said homebound again, earthbound character. Why do I keep saying homebound? Earthbound character comes to mind.
Alright, well, we're going to find out, I guess.
Homebound?
There's Homestuck. I really hope you're not thinking about Homestuck.
I'm not. There's a Steam Greenlight game for Homebound.
Homebound. Oh, they're just getting free advertising right now. It's sweet for them.
Oh no, we stop that one. We don't condone that. Earthbound, however. Good game.
Yeah.
You played Earthbound? I know you said you're not big on JRPGs.
Not a big JRPG. I played a little bit of Earthbound. I didn't really get into it. Not my style.
No?
Yeah. Too much of a zoomer.
Too much of a zoomer. Wow.
Yeah.
Resident sleeper. But,
Not action-packed enough for me.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Not action-packed enough?
Yeah, it's all turn-based.
Telling me that that's not action-packed?
There's a lot of walking around a map. I don't know. Looking for stuff. Solving puzzles. Using your brain. That's too hard for me.
I love puzzles in games. I wish more games had puzzles. I wish FPSs had puzzles, to be fair.
I'm a really big fan of puzzles. I'm a really big fan of puzzle games. But I don't really like when I'm like randomly playing a game and a puzzle is just like in it. And it's like, oh, like I have to like stop playing the game to go solve this puzzle, you know?
But that's part of the game.
It's sometimes, like in the Legend of Zelda game, yeah. But if I'm like I feel like if I'm like playing Skyrim or something, and I have to like stop in the middle of like my like action rolling around.
There's so many good puzzles in Skyrim.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of the time, puzzles aren't like presented in a good way.
That's fair.
Where it's like you're playing the game, you're playing the game, you're playing the game, and then there's
you ever done an escape room?
No, I haven't. I want to though. I like puzzles. I just don't like when they're mixed in with other things.
Okay. Escape rooms are fun.
Yeah. No, I want to get into it. It's just I live in Connecticut. There's nothing here.
There's gotta be an escape. You know what? I'm not gonna name.
Oh, there's gotta be.
But like, I'm sure there is if you Google it.
There's like one in like New Haven or Hartford.
When me and my fiance flew out to California for TwitchCon.
Yeah.
We went and did an escape room, and man, we were with some friends, and one of our friends was a rather large man.
Yeah.
And he found a bookshelf that you could slide open, but he could not fit through the bookshelf.
Oh no.
And we were like, I feel like this should be designed for all people. And this this isn't a great thing that he literally, if he was to go into that one man, he literally could not do the puzzle because he couldn't get through. However, my point is, escape rooms are really fun. You know what is also really fun? Banjo and Kazooie. Banjo and Kazooie.
In Super Smash Bros. Ultimate or as a standalone game?
I enjoy the standalone game.
I'm less of a fan. I'm not a collectathon player, but I can respect it.
So you're not a JRPG, you're not a collectathon.
Yeah.
Are you a gamer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a gamer.
Yeah, Diamond in League of Legends. Wow.
Diamond in League of Legends.
Coming out though. We have, of course, Knight on the side of Siena playing against Bragto, Banjo-Kazooie, not a Mother/Earthbound character.
Alright,
but this is also the first time ever in EGFC that we've seen a Banjo-Kazooie. He was never picked in the Invitational. He was never picked the first 2 weeks.
Ooh.
And honestly, I don't know why. He's already gotten a stop.
Yeah. That was a really good forward smash to get him to stop there. Shulk. Oh. Okay, yes, the game's even. Both players really just sort of letting themselves die, almost. We're playing Smash 4. It's a 2-stock match.
2-stock match. 2-stock match.
Yeah.
Dude, I barely played any Smash 4. But, like, 2-stock match. Oh.
Yeah, it's rough.
Bad idea.
Yeah. Shulk is a character I'm not a fan of, mostly because I'm biased, because there's this one player who every time I go to get a tournament, we're always seated against each other first round, and he always barely wins because Shulk is a janky character.
What do you mean? Look
with
at that disjointed
sword.
hitbox. Look at that disjointed hitbox.
With
that is not
giant sword. That
is competitive viability.
Competitive viability, yeah. Shulk's sword is so big, he doesn't even have to two-frame the ledge with forward air.
Again,
it just goes straight through the ledge.
Competitive viability is that no character's broken, just some of them have competitive viability. Banjo-Kazooie, if you don't... no. I was just about to talk about how bad Banjo's recovery is.
Yeah. And there it is. Only 68% on the Shulk, too. A very solid lead for him here. Oh, but a good combo. Gonna start evening it up. Banjo in the corner.
Yeah, no, the shock spring jump is not the greatest. I also hate saying the name of that.
Then don't, just say up you like the rest of us.
I'm gonna say recovery, but you know, I gotta hit it once so you just know that I know the move name.
Alright, yeah, just the flex.
Yeah, you know, it's like as we're seeing Cabragto just throw out Wonder Wings. Anyway, his
gotta
Wonder
throw
Wall.
it out. Anyway, here's Wonder Wall.
Yeah. Anyway, coming out here, good jabs coming out, good shield pressure overall as well.
Why does Shulk's sword cover half the stage?
And I enjoy Banjo and Kazooie as a character. I even more so enjoy their jab being called Rat-a-tat-rat. But trying to say that instead of jab just seems like a waste of time. The eggs are also good. I like the use of eggs. It's like a mixer link and other links. And that is going to be game. 2 more points.
Bonked against the ledge, yeah.
They are getting very close to catching up in points.
Yeah, they are. There's only 2 points difference now. If they win this set, they're going to be ahead.
Yeah, I mean, that is absolutely correct. Even if they get 1 stock here on game 2, they will be a point ahead.
Yeah. I guess it could be like a 3 stock for Marist and then 1 stock for Siena, and they'd still be 1 point behind. But it's gonna be close. It's gonna be really close if Siena wins this. If Marist wins this, they're gonna pull ahead, and there's only going to be 1 set left for Siena to make up the difference, and it'll definitely be really close, no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, at one point we were 11-2, now we're 9-2, or 9-11, and I just, you know, I feel like that's you're sweating a little bit if you're Marist, right? Because you have a massive lead.
You had a big lead. You're watching it fall away from you.
Yeah.
Not a great feeling. Anyway, you had a great story about your friend being big, but I might be able to one-up it.
Okay.
I was at an airport coming back from California. My brother lives in California. I was out visiting him. I'm coming back from California.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there trying to play Hearthstone on my laptop.
Right.
And this dude in a wheelchair is jacked.
Okay.
And he like rolls up next to me, and he sees I'm playing Hearthstone, and he starts talking to me about the game. And I like keep disconnecting. The airport Wi-Fi is terrible. And he looks at me and he's like, "Dude, do you want a local hotspot to play Hearthstone? I respect that game." And I'm like, "Yeah, I do, but like that costs a lot. Like this is a pretty data intensive game. Like that's unfair." He's like, "No, don't worry about it. I'm sponsored by Verizon. I have infinite data."
I mean, I like, also have infinite data, but like, man, and what a flex.
I'm like, "Whoa, dude, you're sponsored by Verizon?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm the world's strongest disabled man.
Oh my
I'm
God.
on my way back from a competition."
Wait, I'm sure we can Google him.
Yeah, I think it was like Alex Strong or something was his name. I don't remember exactly what it was, but he pulled out his phone and he showed me a clip. You know how in like strongman competitions, they do like these crazy things like pulling like 18-wheelers and stuff, right?
Yeah.
He's in a wheelchair, right? So he can't just stand there and pull an 18-wheeler. So like he pulled out his phone and he showed me a clip. It's him with a steel cable attached to an 18-wheeler, and him in his wheelchair is strapped to another 18-wheeler to keep him stable.
Oh my God.
And it's him just tugging and going to town. It's like one of the most surreal experiences I've ever had.
Dude, what a G. I mean, I don't know how in like a phone contract. Oh, dude, Terry coming out.
Yeah, Terry. He's just playing all the new characters. He's having a great time.
Banjo-Kazooie, Terry, we got a DLC season pass owner coming out here on the side of Cabragto. Or I guess just the entirety of Marist College, because, you know, they're sharing the same Switch. I like Terry. I think Terry's an interesting character. I think there's a lot about Terry that people don't realize.
Yeah. Have you seen like the instant shield break setup off of F-Tilt that Gimmer was showing off?
I have not. Did you know
that
like if Terry spot dodges, he
gets a separate attack?
Get a counter attack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The spot dodge account.
A lot of interesting stuff Terry can do. Yeah. I enjoy the Buster throw. which is both his up and down throw. They're exactly the same throw. I don't know if you knew that.
I did not know that, actually.
Yeah, his up and down throw are exactly the same throw. Exactly the
Did
same
you know that you can always charge his up B?
I did not.
Yeah, so his up B is better. It has invincibility and it goes higher if you hold it down before you up B.
Yeah.
And at any point, you can hold down. Which means if you're... Yep.
Do you know if you short hop and tap neutral B, it does 2% more damage than just tapping neutral B raw.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
But now we see the go juice is online. Oh, and it's no longer online. He missed the ledge.
He tried to get there with the power dunk, missed it, then rising tackled and just didn't get the ledge.
Yeah. Oh, very sad. Very close.
Dude, when the power dunk misses, it's unfortunate.
It feels so bad.
It does.
But
it
like
really
sitting at 136 in Buster even. Shield not online means that he is very fragile here if Cabrocto gets any solid hit.
Yeah, Terry's interesting because his rage is essentially the go, right? He still gets rage, but like nobody cares about rage on Terry. They care about that go button.
The go juice.
The start of the show, right? Like if you
is he dead?
The ideal spot for Terry to be at is 0%. But the second ideal spot for Terry to be at is 100%. Because having access to options to throw out the Power Geyser and the Buster Wall is very, very good. They are good pressure. You can just punch out Power Geysers until it connects. It's pretty safe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like super safe. Oh, but this edge card has been so clean.
Did he? Okay, I thought he foot stomped him for a second there.
I really want to point out that Knight up B the opposite direction to not give Cabrocto a chance to survive. That was really smart. And we're on the verge of a 3-stock here.
Yeah, it's looking good for Siena at the moment. Knight here, being able to put in the work. If he can find this 3-stock, this is huge.
Oh yeah, 3-stock here would be absolutely massive, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. 2-stock still like very possible.
Yeah, and that will bring us into game 5 on practically even points.
Yeah. This is the closest game I've seen since the first one I casted of the Invitational so long ago.
Yeah.
The closest match.
And then there's things where after this game, the next game, it's going to be Aliens. Basically, playing as a rando main. Now, I don't know if you've seen a rando main play, right?
I have not. Does he main random?
He does seem to just play random characters, right?
Okay.
However, he has a beefy
we have Goju's online.
We do have Goju's online. He has a beefy Pac-Man that I love seeing. Like, every single time I see any Pac-Man, I'm still waiting for the day we have the Pac-Man v Pac-Man game. Oh no, the accidental drop there didn't recover fast enough, trying to bait something out.
Throwing away that stock is very sad when the stocks are so close.
And now we're in an awkward, it's an awkward situation for Knight because Go is up. There is 100%. He is ready to go. The power dunks are hitting hard.
Yeah, there's a timeline where he just gets like a couple really solid hits and takes it from the comeback.
Yeah, he needs to go into Smash Monado, scream power of the Monado, and then hit him with anything.
Yeah. Oh, but Smash Monado is so scary. What if he hits you with something?
Oh, the power Geyser though!
What a way to end the match.
So that was like super close Power Geyser, right? Which is like 26%, which is nothing to scoff at. But then you counter it, right?
Yeah.
With Shulk's
like a 1.5x multiplier or something.
Which, is something like that.
And now it is
so much damage.
12 and now 12 to 11 going into the last game.
Yeah. Now,
almost could not be closer.
Siena taking the lead in the second to last game. Now moving into the last game. This is going to be very, very interesting. I'm excited.
There is potential for a tie here, but only if Alias gets a 3-stock and Randomain gets 2 1-stocks.
Yeah.
There is still potential for a tie, but barring that exact timeline, whoever wins this set will win their team the match.
Yeah, it literally comes down to this. This is the closest. This is the last game of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope you're ready to watch alias Jason play against Randomain from Marist. I mean, I'm excited. You're
hyping up Randomain. Dude, I'm excited too.
I love Pac-Man. I love Pac-Man. I am incredibly biased towards Pac-Man, I think. It's a fun character. I love seeing T play it. Ever since T started playing it, I'm like, I love this character. Pac-Man is the greatest character.
Pac-Man's the greatest character. I don't know. I feel like Pac-Man has like 3 tricks, but we see Pac-Man so infrequently that we always think it's cool.
Okay, name 3 tricks.
Name 3 tricks.
Yeah.
Throwing your food into hydrant.
Okay.
Doing weird hydrant setups.
Okay.
Which is like, that's one trick because there's only like 2 or 3 real hydrant setups. Okay. And then getting Galaga combos.
Yeah.
That's 3 tricks.
Okay.
I feel like Galaga combos are cool.
Yeah.
Hydrant setups are cool until you've seen them.
Okay.
And then once you've seen them, you're done. And throwing like the bell or something into the hydrant to have it like blasted at lightning speed, that's really cool. But it's also kind of a gimmick.
Okay. There's other things you do. Z dropping, just Z drop on their head. That's a fun trick. People don't expect that you jump over them.
Everyone, I don't know. I feel like I play around Z dropping all the time.
Okay. Well,
I feel like I'm not impressed by Z dropping. Z dropping just doesn't impress me.
I enjoy Z dropping. I love seeing power pellet reads. Power pellet reads are so good.
That's fair.
The pack dash bite or the Pac-Man dash attack is really fun.
It's just a funny move. I wouldn't call that like a cool thing. I don't know.
I don't know. You see some good setups. I've seen Galaxian into it and just like murk somebody because the multi hit.
Yeah.
Which is good. I don't know. I feel like Pac-Man's a fun character. I feel like you can do some silly stuff with Pac Jump.
That's fair.
But I guess we will have to wait and see. We're going to Town and City, game number 1 in the final set.
Town and City, game 1, huh?
Yeah.
That's the stage we haven't seen so far, right? I don't think we've seen a single Town and City game.
A lot of Smashville. But no, I don't believe we've seen Town and City yet. But we're getting into it. He brings out the Pac-Man. I'm so happy.
It's do or die. You gotta bring out the Pac-Man.
Dude, these are my 2 favorite characters in the whole game. Quite literally.
Inkling's pretty cool.
I love
Inkling's
Inkling.
pretty cool.
I played so much Inkling when the game
first
came out.
I'm not allowed to hate on Inkling for back airing a lot. It's just I'm not allowed to.
Inkling was the first character I hit Elite Smash with when the game first came out. Which was an interesting task because the bar just kept raising. Because it's based on an average. So I feel like it's plateaued fairly evenly now.
Yeah, it has. Oh, that's air dodge. She's dead.
There you go, right there.
Really hate to see it start.
Look at that.
Hydrant play. Not at all jank.
Dude, I can't even be biased here because I love Inkling as well. I love seeing the splat roller setups into the smash attacks. I enjoy seeing some fantastic splat bombs, right? Like
splat bombs really good.
You can't be mad about like a really nice onto a platform good read recovery splat bomb. Like the slosh is fun to see. The ink brush is a gorgeous animation. That's all I can say about that.
While we're at it, even with the SD, a huge lead for Randomain here.
Oh no, but Randomain with the power pellet completely whiffs. And that's sometimes how that goes. Sometimes you power pellet and you go, oh no. Did you know? I'll hit you with some Pac-Man knowledge.
Okay.
Pac-Man's move, his power pellet, is 4 times stronger if you get hit after he eats the last pellet.
Did not know that.
There you go. So if you're gonna
get hit by power pellet,
yeah,
is a projectile if Pac-Man gets hit to cancel it.
I did not know that actually. I was like,
power pellet just falls to the ground, but it has a hitbox and it can deal damage.
Huh. Did you know that he has heavy armor whilst in power pellet? Like after he eats the power pellet, he gets super armor.
Yeah. But anyway, this stock not going to be lasting much longer for Siena College's alias. And there it is. While I was saying it's gone. A full stock lead for Randomain here. Going to be a hard comeback, but if you want to win this set, you have to make this comeback happen, right? If not this game, at least in the set.
Yeah, so this is where it comes down to, right? They
either
school here wins or loses it on this game, and this is what we like. This is what we love about the point system. Is, I mean, in a normal crew battle, it would have ended up like this anyway.
It would have been the same, yeah.
Last one, yeah, because it was 2-2.
Yeah.
But it works out.
That's gonna get this. Oh, it's not. He doesn't go for a smash attack.
Oh my goodness. When actually rotated on the roller there instead of cancelling.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was actually a good shield block on the strawberry. When with dash attack.
Oh, what a weird interaction. Only getting 2 hits of the dash attack. Okay, is this going to be the punish? It is. All right. It's possible, but when you're at 102, it's so hard.
It's interesting when Ultimate first came out, a lot of Inkling players were splat rollering into the Ink Rush, right? But then
is that gonna be it?
That's one stock going towards Marist, tying it up into 12 points. Either side, Randomain maybe able to take the first game. But the interesting thing is, as the meta kind of developed and people started to understand the character more, you just never ink brush it anymore because blast it whiffs sometimes, right? Sometimes you don't get the right position and you miss. Just blaster. It doesn't matter where you are. You're right on top of them. It's gonna hit left or right.
Yeah.
And it also kills at like 116% naturally.
Yeah, there is a problem with the up smash where people will fall out of it.
That is also true. They both have kind of weaknesses. I kind of wish Slosher was better.
Yeah.
Like, Slosher's really good when it comes to, like, ledge options or, like, roll reads. Inkling's down
But it just doesn't have that level of kill power on it.
Yeah, Inkling's down tilt, even.
Yeah.
Also, very, very good. It low profiles moves. It is multi-hit. It hits the ledge hang. It is a kill option at high percents.
Oh, it's such a good move, just in general.
It comes out fast. It has very little recovery. It's like the Palutena Nair of the ground.
So now we get into it. We're going to Pokemon Stadium 2 for Game 2 here. This game, almost certainly going to be a huge deciding factor. If Randomain wins it, Marist College wins the entire set, the entire match. And if Alias wins it, he keeps hopes alive and he goes to the Game 3. Oh, what a good read.
And get tilt. Man, what a character.
Actually, very important to note that if Alias wins this with a 3-stock, which it doesn't look like he will, I guess. If he wins it with a 3-stock, he keeps the dream of a tie scenario alive, even if Randomain wins the set.
Oh, yeah, because if Randomain 1-stocks afterwards.
However, it does not look like that's going to be the case.
Yeah, I also like seeing the I like seeing the ghost setups, right? I like seeing Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde. They're always fun to see. Good back throw. Looking for it. He's going to be looking for the bell. He's going to go off the edge for the hydrant play. He still has bell, remember, though, ladies and gentlemen. So he could just find that. Oh, wait, actually got key.
Yeah. And remember how quickly Pac-Man can throw an item out of shield.
Yes. Yeah, no, it's a completely valid shield option. Oh, okay.
It's
just the up air just going to kill.
Yeah. Only 91% on Randomain. Inkling definitely lacking a little bit of that kill power. Gonna need to get into the 120s before you're really scared of some random option killing you.
Yeah, I didn't know the bicycle kick actually managed to do that.
Yeah, that's a really good move.
Do you know you can drop cancel during his up air?
I did not.
Yeah.
Oh, getting the apple. Maybe actually getting the apple stuck in his hands a little bit. But that up air will take the stock, evening up the count. 53%, not an insurmountable lead by any means.
But this also could just be game set match if Random Main manages to find the
It definitely could, yeah.
stock here, and at the moment he is doing a good job at it. I said that I did hype up Random Main overall, right, for his Pac-Man, and he is not disappointed. He's just throwing out the jabs.
Yeah, no, this Pac-Man is definitely showing up here. Very impressive so far.
Forward smash.
Still only 50% difference. The lead is not widened, but you definitely want to start working on this Pac-Man's health bar, getting him into kill percent, just like this. Keep the ledge trap scenario going, but Pac-Man breaks out, and he chases, but he's not quite able to get the tech chase.
Yeah, once again, find it in the
so
pressure.
Close.
Yeah, it is
oh, that's a punish.
Oh, into the splat bomb. Good shield block. Oh, gets the read on the roll. The back from might actually kill.
Nah, close though.
Good DI. Uses the power pellet to get the multi hit. Now he's getting ready for the fruit. Goes for the bell. Finds the connection.
But he can't get a fat punish.
Oh, all right. We did see a Clyde and Pinky.
Oh, that's gonna be the stop.
No, it's not because it mashes out so quickly. A bit of a whiff coming out overall here.
You have to hit these roller punishes, and he's just not.
Oh, there is the fire hydrant. Gets the key. He needs to be looking for Apple. Oh, okay. Or just get the forward smash. Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? Right. Sometimes you just gotta call on your best friend.
Oh, that spot bomb was so close, but the up smash takes and it's dead, even in the most important game of the entire match so far.
Yeah, I mean, Blinky managing to find a stock, then an immediate reset of the stocks.
Oh, that jab's going to be so much damage. It's 20 and then also ink on Pac-Man. It's going to be so huge. Look at how much... Oh, he's covered in ink. This is Alias's time. If he's going to make it happen, it's going to be now. Oh, but the air dodge off stage, he can make it back.
Yeah, no. Inkling's recovery. So good. I would still argue to this day, even after nerfs, Inkling super jump, one of the best recoveries in the game.
Oh, easily one of those. It's so good. Oh, really solid combo with the slap bomb connects.
This is the shield.
Ink reapplied again.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the grab not gonna
dash attack. Gonna throw out the splat bomb here. He is gonna be able to get it. Oh no! Oh, he uses pack jump. He uses pack jump.
He's gonna be able to make it back, but it's gonna be a really free punish. But he drops it.
Oh wait, it's so close. Throwing out the blinky here. He's hoping for the roll to happen. There's a lot of pressure coming up. One mistake here from either player. He's not gonna be able to get it. The mash out, even at that much percent, you have to mash out so much. The splat bomb comes out, doesn't find the hit. Pinky
the weak hit clipping him, denying the punish.
The orange. If there's an apple getting hit here, right, the apple instantly kills.
No punish on the up smash. Both players just freaking out, just not able to react in time, and that's gonna be it, just barely. And Alias will keep Siena College's hopes alive. He will take it to a Game 3 sudden death scenario. Winner takes all in this final game.
It's mathematically.
Both players. The pressure is on.
Impossible. This is a close one.
Oh, it's such a close one. If Alias just had his roller punishes a little cleaner, it would be looking so different right now.
Yeah.
But he's just not quite able to get there. And so we're in this final Game 3 for all the marbles.
One of those things now going into picks and bans, ladies and gentlemen. See. Bans coming out. Final Destination and Lila are gone. Zucchini, Marist College gets the pick. Rando Main is going to go to whatever map he wants.
Oh, it's on Rando Main's counter pick. That's so good for him.
Coming out. Going to
Town and City.
And City.
Same stage as Game 1, correct?
Did they play Town and City Game 1?
I think so. I don't know if we have DSR, but we're getting into it.
We do have DSR.
I'm not going to worry about it. If they agree on it, they agree on it. We're gonna ask real quick.
Yeah, we need to confirm whether.
But it looks like we're just gonna get into the game. So neutral being played by both players here. Hydrant being a little annoying, still very even. Both players just trying to look for hits. Oh, good parry, but actually getting punished for the parry. Not having a fast enough option out of it. And Randomain getting the very early percent lead here. 70, 60% is the lead for him. Kill percent quickly being approached by this Inkling, by Alias. Alias again dropping his roller punishes. Very important that he cleans that up.
Bell trying to
The
get
Bell covers so much space.
Look at that. The Z drop or the down throw Bell immediately into Pinky and Clyde.
Mm-hmm. And getting this early lead, getting that early momentum in this final game is so important. Randomain taking the lead, getting that stock advantage, and just gonna have this chance to build up extra credit to keep momentum in his favor, to keep running over Alias here. The roller, getting a punish, but he's not in kill percent, unfortunately. Not getting that sweet spot. Pac-Man's grab lasting so long it covered the spot dodge.
Yeah, I mean... coming out.
A Bell in hand, you have to be careful of it. One wrong move against Pac-Man's shield right now. Oh, it was a key again. We're just both bad. Happened to both of us.
It changes so quickly sometimes. You do wonder, especially if they touch on the last frame.
Good punish. 160%. The next big hit will kill, but you're already a full stock behind him. The trade saves Pac-Man. He gets too greedy charging the fruit though, but a full stock lead is something I'm sure Randomain will be perfectly happy to have.
Now, once again, I mean, this is a really good lead for Randomain, but we saw a really fast reset coming out last time. There's a good chance, however.
Even the Hydra trade going in his favor, building up more and more percent.
We've seen this Bell setup happen before. He's gonna. Oh, he didn't get back down fast enough to pick it up once again.
And Alias just stuck on the platform, trying to recover. He binks him, but Pac-Man's recovery is good enough. He'll be up to back. Doesn't get a ledge trap. And 106%. It's all but over for Randomain. It's going to take a miracle for Alias to be able to pull this out for Siena College. Randomain just needs one more solid hit, and there it is. Marist College, led, or I guess closed out by Randomain, will take the match and a close 13-15 nail biter.
Yeah, that was a incredibly close set overall. But ladies and gentlemen, just waiting for confirmation to make sure that everything was a-okay there, because we do have DSR in the rules. Don't think either school is going to have an issue with it, but of course we just have to confirm.
Yeah.
So we will hop to a quick break, and then we will get confirmation on the whole situation there. We'll be back with you just momentarily. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to just confirm that Siena are completely content with the DSR being ignored and the game being played on Tan City again. So with that, we are going to say a good evening to you all today. Of course, my name has been Kevin Navik Digdon, and you can find me on Twitter at NavikCasts.
And I've been Matthew Toxic Gerbil Merrick, and you can find me on Twitter at Toxic_Gerbil.
And if you want to keep up with all of the action, make sure to follow us on Twitter and Twitch at OfficialEGF. And I'd just like to say a big thank you to all the schools for participating. And we will see you at 5 EST tomorrow for some Rocket League. We'll see you then.